Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Happy Friday, everybody. Glad to have you guys back in once again on the stream tonight here as we get a critical Game 6 going down tonight in this matchup. The Cleveland Cavaliers, looking to see if they can close it out. They're on the road tonight, taking on the Orlando Magic. 4 versus 5 seed matchup in the Eastern Conference first round, and the home team has won every single one of these games so far. Cleveland got out to a 2-0 series lead. The Magic responded back with 2 straight wins to even it up at 2, and then Cleveland picked up a 1-point victory on Tuesday in Game 5 to go on top of the series, 3-2 now, and this is where we enter tonight for this matchup. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. And if you like defense, then this is the series to watch. It's been just some really, really good defensive games all throughout the course of this series. Cleveland took Game 1 97-83. The Cavs took Game 2 96-86. And then it flipped over to Orlando. Orlando has been excellent on their home floor this season at 29-12. And they won Game 3 121-83. They won Game 4 112-89. And then Cleveland won on Tuesday 104-103. Donovan Mitchell came up big. He had 28 points. Darius Garland with 23. And Evan Mobley, he was clutch late. He had a game-saving block. He had a slam dunk late to take the lead for Cleveland. He finished with 14 points, 13 rebounds. A couple of key injuries to note for this game here. Jared Allen has been listed out, so he was present today during the morning shoot-around, but questionable entering this matchup due to a rib injury for Jared Allen. And Jared Allen has been ruled out once again for tonight's game for the Cavs, so he is out. And also, Gary Harris is out tonight due to a hamstring strain for Gary Harris, so he was questionable entering this game, and he has been ruled out. Gary Harris is the lone player ruled out for the Magic tonight, where the Cavs have Jared Allen, and then they have Dean Wade, Ty Jerome, and Craig Porter all listed out. So 4 players out tonight for Cleveland entering this game. Whoever wins this series will take on Boston, and all determines when this series finishes up. If it gets taken into a Game 7, it will take place on Sunday at 1 p.m. for a Game 7. I believe if Cleveland wins this tonight, then we'll have the first game between Boston versus Cleveland. I believe I saw somebody post on Twitter that will be on Sunday for game number 1 between Boston versus Cleveland, if Cleveland's able to finish it up. This is the only series in the East that is yet to finish up. So Indiana versus New York, that will take place on Monday for their game 1 at 7:30 p.m. The Celtics will be playing the winner of this series. It's been the home team who's won every single time. So welcome in, everybody. Daniel, welcome in. Ice Baby, Charlisa, Alex. As we're just waiting for tip-off here. I think we get some time before tip-off. It's 7 o'clock on the schedule for Eastern time for tonight's game. And it's a little bit different than the usual time. So if you saw this stream pop up, you're like, wow, this is super early. It's because this game was scheduled a half an hour earlier than the usual schedule for these games. It's been 7:30 and 10 o'clock for the most part. Those have been the set schedule for most of the NBA games. And then yesterday, they had a 6:30 game with the Pacers and the Bucks, and then a 9 o'clock start time with the Knicks against the Sixers yesterday. So it's a little bit different with the start times recently for these games. But yeah, just waiting for tip-off. I think we'll tip off in around 12 minutes approximately. So we got quite a bit of time here right now. But hopefully everybody is doing well. Hopefully everybody's staying well. And nice day outside where I am. And I know some parts of the country is having it rough right now. My thoughts are to you guys if you're out in Texas dealing with the floods out there. Send my thoughts out to you guys over there. Feel free to hit us up in the chat. Who guys like to win this one here? Cavs or Magic? Apollo Banchero is coming off a playoff career high 39 points for Cleveland. Just needs a lot more help. The number 2 scorer had 14 with Franz Wagner in the last game. This is a deep Orlando team. They've got multiple guys who's been able to score in this postseason. But in terms of, like, elite scores, that's what they lack, is, like, high-octane offense for the Magic. They're in the bottom 10 in the nation this season in points scored per game, but they're in the top 3 in the NBA in total defense for them this year. They come into this game second in the NBA in defensive rating, entering this matchup 4th in fewest points allowed this season for the Magic. The Cavs are 7th in total defense, 6th in defensive rating per game this season. So yeah, this has been a defensive grind all throughout this series here, and should be another good one in store tonight. Hey, what's good, Jacob? Welcome in, man. Looking for his Cavs to take this one, then face Boston on to the second round. Yeah, Cleveland has got much more of a playoff experience with their roster. Donovan Mitchell, before he came to Cleveland at Utah, had quite a bit of playoff experience too. They're without Jared Allen tonight in this game. He's been huge in this playoffs for Jared Allen. He has averaged, in his first 4 games that he's played, he's averaged 17 points and almost 14 rebounds. So just waiting for this one to tip off. I believe we'll tip off within the next 5 to 7 minutes from now, everybody. And this is it for the first round. Eastern Conference first round wrapping up. Game 6 tonight. If Orlando is able to take this one, there'll be a Game 7 on Sunday. But the Celtics won against the Heat. Celtics will take on the winner of this series in round 2. And then over the other series in the East, the Knicks won last night over the Sixers, 118-115 to put New York on to the second round, and New York will take on Indiana. Indiana beat Milwaukee in 6 yesterday. So it's coming down to these first round games. Clippers at the Mavs later tonight. That's a Game 6. And Dallas leads the series 3-2 going into Game 6 tonight. So there's no Game 7s so far yet in stone for these series matchups. So everything's been set in stone. Over the West, Minnesota and Denver start tomorrow. So they're the 7 o'clock game tomorrow for Minnesota versus Denver. And then stuff has to play out over in the Western Conference too. Because Oklahoma City will take on the winner of Dallas versus the Clippers in that series. And they've already started the series from Minnesota versus Denver. Or about to start it tomorrow. They already have it scheduled in. Yeah, not a whole lot of games from this series has been on national TV, so it's good to see that finally these two teams get national recognition tonight over on the major network ESPN. A lot of the games were put on NBA TV between these two teams. According to the ESPN analytics, Orlando comes into this game with a 54% chance to win. They're actually the favorite on the line by 4.5 points tonight. They're really, really solid on their home floor this year. They're 29-12 on their home court for Orlando. Cleveland just 22-19 that was in the regular season on their home floor. And if you add up the playoff games now, 22-21 on the road for the Cavs, where the Magic are 31-12 at home. Hey, what's good, Ron? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in, man. We'll be tipping off in 6 minutes from now. So I just saw that countdown timer for the tip-off time. It is 6 minutes from now. We'll be tipping this off. Paulo Banchero dropping down 39 playoff career high in the last game. This is my first time, I believe, covering the Magic this season, too. They didn't have any national televised games. I've been constantly covering other games for the playoff series. They have been playing a lot of their games at the same time as either the Celtics series for the most part, or it was either the Bucks series or the Knicks series. So good to get some other coverage here, finally, for these two teams. My first time covering them this playoffs. What's good, Boyette Allen? Welcome in here, guys. Cleveland's the much more experienced team. They're missing Jared Allen, though, tonight. That's huge. Missing Jared Allen once again. But Evan Mobley, he has really grown. He came up clutch in the late stage of the fourth quarter and sealed the victory. That was one that the Cavs stole, because this Magic team's probably going to force a Game 7, honestly, based on their home track record for them. Like, I think this very well could go the distance into a Game 7. So this is how the series has been. Cavs went up 2-0 in the series. The Magic came back. They got a magical comeback. They won 2 in a row. They tied up at 2 apiece. Then Evan Mobley's block, rejecting Franz Wagner, sealed the deal. Gave Cleveland the 1-point victory, 104-103 on Tuesday. Hey, what's good? No Ego. Welcome back in. Getting closer to tip-off right now. Thanks all for joining in, being a part of the stream. If you're new in the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. And this is one of 2 games in the NBA tonight. The Clippers will take on the Mavs. That has a start time of around 9:30 later tonight. Only one game tomorrow in the NBA as well. That is the T-Wolves against the Thunder. Yeah, for the Celtics, I would say Magic would be the preference in my opinion. I picked the Cavs to win this series in my bracket, but Orlando doesn't have any sort of playoff experience for them. Like, they're a super young team. So even though the Celtics have had some issues in the past in the regular season, this year they didn't struggle against the Magic, but last year they had some issues. But still, Boston should be able to get through that series with no problem if they take on the Magic. I think for the Cavs, that could be a a little bit more of a tougher task, especially if Jared Allen's healthy and they're without Porzingis. I think the Cavs would pose more of a challenging task to Boston in the next series. I think it's going to be the Cavs, though, in my opinion. I took my bracket that's going to come out of this, though. Hey, there we go. So at Birch Point Beach there for Ron, shooting some hoops today, getting up some shots. Yeah, nice outside today. So good to see the weather's finally turned a corner. We've got like low 60s today. Yesterday was nice. It got up to like upper 60s yesterday. Yeah, it's kind of odd. Like, usually you would see the time start at like 8 o'clock or like 8:30 for like a Saturday primetime game. They have it at 7 tomorrow, which is random. And it's only one game. So that's 6 o'clock Central Time. And over the mountain time, that is 5 o'clock mountain time. Yeah, and basically in the middle of people's dinner times with their dinner reservations on Saturday, they got a game going on for a Western Conference game that's 7 o'clock is the Eastern time, but during dinner time for the audience in the Central, Mountain, and West time zones. Crazy. That's the only game that they have for tomorrow. Just random that they put it to start at 7. I would think it would be at like 8 o'clock. I'm going to see if there's any other games scheduled on TNT later in the day. No. They have an hour after the game for Inside the NBA to break it all down from 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. And then they have a random TV show that goes on for 2 hours long on TNT from 10:30 to 11:30, and then from 11:30 to 12:30 in the morning. It's kind of odd how they picked that. The NBA picked the time slot for that game to be 7 p.m. when it's two Western Conference teams playing in that matchup. All right, so we're going to start here in just a moment. Magic on the road at the Cavs, game number 6 of the series. Orlando takes the court with the blue jerseys, white numbers, white letters. Magic starting 5 looks like this tonight. Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., Jonathan Isaac, Jalen Suggs, Franz Wagner, the starting 5 for the Magic, going up against the starting 5 for Cleveland. Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Marcus Morris Sr. getting the start tonight, and Max Strus inside the starting lineup for the Cavs. No Jared Allen tonight as he is listed out due to a rib injury for Allen. He underwent the on-court shoot-around this morning during practice, but unavailable to go tonight for Allen, listed out. And then on the other side, Gary Harris is listed out tonight due to a right hamstring strain. So one starter each for both of these teams listed out. Cavs with the white jerseys, maroon numbers, maroon letters for this matchup. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and here we go. About to get ready for opening tip. Cleveland leads the series 3-2. Magic looking to force a Game 7 on Sunday at 1 p.m. as we are underway. And Cleveland controls the opening tip. Right to left on the floor for the Cavs. Garland sends it off to the top of the key into the hands to Mobley. Mobley passes it off to Max Strus. Strus takes the 3 at the left wing and bricked it off the back rim, sailed all the way to the top of the backboard, out of bounds. That's how we start off the game right there, is Strus's 3 bricked out of bounds. Rogelio, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in, brother. First possession of the night for Orlando. It's the Magic cross midcourt. Jalen Suggs Hand off to Franz Wagner. Puts the ball into the hands to Banchero. Banchero's coming off a playoff career high, 39 in the last game. Touch pass, left corner, driving baseline. Runner, no good, over the rim. Missed by Isaac. Cleveland back with the basketball. Top of the key, Mitchell. Mitchell drives inside the paint with a left hand. No good, couldn't finish. Working on Banchero. Rebound controlled here for Orlando. Wagner dish out to the left wing. Catch and fire. Three in the air. Skidded off the back rim. No good. Missed off the mark by Wendell Carter Jr. And the Cavs collect the defensive rebound. This has been a rock fight defensive battle between these two teams in the entire series. Inside the key to runners. Good by Garland. Off the glass. Good for two. First bucket tonight goes to Darius Garland for the Cavs. Dribble, drive, down the lane inside. Suggs got it stripped out of bounds. And it went off of him last. It's a turnover committed by Jalen Suggs. Garland crosses the midcourt logo. Garland gets around one defender, working on Suggs, shovels out to the top here. Back to Garland from Morris. Garland dribbles up to the right wing, guarded by Banchero, shaken. Baker, right baseline dribble, dish out to the left corner. Strus, kick out, right corner. Garland laces up a three, that missed poorly. Skidded off the corner of the backboard, deflected out of bounds off of Mobley. Points are going to be far and few to come by in this game here. Orlando ranking bottom 10 in the NBA in scoring this season, but they are top 4 in total defense this season for the Magic. The Magic scoreless the first minute and a half plus of action. Top of the key here into the hands to Wagner. Screen gets set by Wendell Carter Jr. Bounce pass. Wagner gets it right back to him. Wagner drives inside the key, lays it up and in. Good for two. The home team has won every single game so far this series. 2 minutes into action, 2-2 the score. Mitchell drives on Wagner, down low, right to the rim. He lays it up with a right-hand layup. Donovan Mitchell on the board, 4-2 for Cleveland. Wagner inside the key, blocked by Mobley. To the corner, and Strus, what a save there as he was able to tap it over to Morris to get the basketball. Mitchell jacks up the three. That is well off the mark, missed off the mark by Mitchell, in and onto the hands of Mobley. Here goes Orlando with it, attacking inside the paint. Wagner, Euro step to the rim, scores the layup. All 4 points through Franz Wagner right now for the Magic. 9:20 left to go in the first. Garland dribbles towards his right, and he gets bumped and fouled by number 34, Wendell Carter Jr. as the clock will stop. Adam, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, man. Points have been far and few to come by to begin this game. This has been a rock fight, a defensive series all throughout. Inbound for Cleveland. Garland at the baseline. Passes underneath off to Mobley. Mobley double-teamed inside the key, and he puts it up, and it's good for two. 6-4 now for the Cavs in the first 3 minutes of action. Jalen Suggs sends it on top over to Wendell Carter Jr. Bounce pass left wing. Isaac back out to the top here to Suggs. Suggs working on one defender. That is Marcus Morris. Pass out to the right corner. Here's a three on its way. Swoosh! What a start by Franz Wagner. He had 13 in the last game. He's got himself already 7 right now as he delivers in the triple. 3-point shot straight away. They got it for Cleveland. Max Strus from downtown. Finally, the shots are starting up to drop right now. Orlando with a possession. Banchero yet to score. Banchero drives. Runner low block. Banchero on the board for two. What's good, Mario? Welcome in, man. We're tied right now, 9-9. Approaching 8 minutes left to play here to first. Mitchell inside the key. Bounce pass off to Strus. Catch and fire. Got it blocked. Franz Wagner with a block battle for the basketball. Pinwheels around. And the Magic come down with it with Isaac. Up the floor now to Suggs. Suggs dribbles back out to the left corner. Jalen Suggs will slow down tempo. Puts the ball into the hands to Banchero. Banchero has a top of the key guarded by Mobley. Banchero dribbles towards his right. Banchero at the elbow. A lot of Banchero here. Kick out corner. Carter down to 5 of the shot clock. Outside Banchero. No look pass. Top of the key. Wagner with a 3 bricked off the back rim. Rebound secured by Cleveland. Outlet pass ahead. And Morris couldn't finish. Blocked by Wagner. Good recovery by Franz Wagner defensively. Morris should have laid that one up and in. There goes Wagner to the rim. Missed the layup over Mobley as the Cavs come up with a rebound. Up the floor. Mitchell finds Strus attacking to the rim. He scores with a right-hand layup. 11-9 now for Cleveland. Mario, welcome back in, man. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Magic with the possession. Suggs shovels it out to the top to Banchero. Banchero at the Kia Center logo. Banchero, right corner. Moves it out to the top here. Suggs steps into a three, and he nails it. Jalen Suggs straight away from downtown. A 1-point lead back for the Magic. This is a home game for Orlando. They're 31-12 in home games this season. Runner inside the key. Donovan Mitchell, it's good for two. Trading buckets back and forth we go. 6.5 left to go in the first. Yet to have a timeout so far this game as we are going by in a flash. Banchero, top of the key, swings it outside to Suggs. Suggs, nice job to keep himself in the quarter plate. Deflected it over to his teammates. Wendell Carter Jr. in the quarter. Suggs, ridiculous three, and he splashes it. Jalen Suggs from the Kia Center K as he nailed the three with a shot clock winding down to 2. And right back to the rim, a strong layup made by Garland for the bucket. 15 even. Jeffrey, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Down low, and Wagner absorbs the contact. And he gets fouled. We take the first timeout on the floor tonight with 6:02 left to go in the first. Jalen Suggs, insane how he kept the ball alive. Tapped the ball back into play. The pass was way far out, so Suggs had to just step into a 35-foot jumper from 3, and he made the 3. We are tied 15-15 to the first timeout with 6:02 left in the first. Wow, what a start in this game so far. So Jeffrey's got that, just found out he has 4 more baseball games left for the season, 2 in the road, and 2 coming up on Tuesday, next Tuesday. So this Tuesday, next Tuesday, and then next Wednesday on the road, and this Thursday on the road. Awesome, man. Yeah, best of luck closing out the season there. Oh, yeah. It's going to be insane when Wemby hits his prime. It's going to be insane when Wemby comes back this offseason, jacked for Wemby if he comes back that way. Because what he did this year, just incredible already. Like, well ahead for Wemby. Finished, it's going to be number 2, most likely in the Defensive Player of the Year column, probably, for Wemby for this season. Jared Allen's out tonight for this game, so he's out again due to a rib injury. MJ in the street, welcome in, taking the Magic here. Yeah, hit us up in the chat. Who you guys like to win this one, Magic or Cavs? This game has gone back and forth right from the start. Jalen Suggs with an insane 3-point shot that he made from the Kia logo. He's got 6 right now. The top scorer is Franz Wagner. Wagner, the first 7 points to begin this game on the board for the Magic. 2 by Banchero so far. Banchero's only attempted 1 shot. And then for the Cavs, it's been split up between 4 players. Max Strus has 5. He's made a 3. Mitchell's got 4. Garland's got 4. Mobley has 2, alongside 2 blocks. Oh, man. That's rough. Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get you a refund there. That's too bad. Yeah, we had no clue, like, going into this game whether Jared Allen would be playing or not for him. He was coming into this game as a game-time decision, and then, like, right before tip-off, I think, like, it was, like, released, like, 20 minutes before tip-off is when we found out that Jared Allen wouldn't play tonight. Yeah, it's probably because, like, player empowerment, That's why. Like I'd be interested to know if because Jonte Porter got banned for life from the league for a player that was playing mostly in the G League for Jonte Porter. Like, imagine if it was like a superstar player. Like, I would be interested what would happen there. Like, I don't think the NBA is going to be banning like a star or a superstar player if they're doing illegal sports betting. But since it was Jonte Porter, he got the ban, and yeah, I think there's a lot of favoritism towards the NBA, so that's why they haven't done anything about Pat Beverly and his behavior yesterday to a reporter, and then heckling with the fans right behind them. Both of the free throws are good at the line. 17-15, the Magic up by 2. Jared Allen out for his second straight game due to a ribs injury tonight. Home team has won every single time in the series. Garland, crossover. Once again, he drives on Banchero, sends it outside to Mitchell. Mitchell, 5 of the shot clock, dribbles, drives it down the lane inside with the right hand, and he scores with a layup. Slipping right past Wendell Carter Jr. to the cup. 17 even. Mitchell's up to 6 now. 5.5 left to play in the first. Banchero, step back jumper deep 2. Rainbow off the back rim, no good. The rebound secure by Strus. Max Strus will slow it down. Top of the key for Strus now towards his right around the perimeter. Hand off to Garland. Garland sends it outside. Strus back into the hands to Garland. Garland at the Kia Center logo, right wing. Dribbles up, drives on Carter, slipping his way to the rim, and he gets fouled. So this will stop the clock now. 5:08 left to go. And now it'll be on Banchero, his first. So Banchero picks up his first personal foul, not on the shot, so this will be an inbound for Cleveland. Inbound goes to Garland. So we approach 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Garland looking towards his left, fires the pass off to Mitchell. Mitchell at the left baseline, working on Carter Jr. Took a tough jumper, no good. Went off the back iron, sailed to the top of the backboard, out of bounds. So 17 even, the Magic with possession once again. Kick out right quarter. Wendell Carter Jr. buries a 3 from the outside. 3-point lead for Orlando. That's the 4th made 3 of the game now for the Magic. Really needed a boost to their offense. They've got it so far to begin this game. Garland, baseline dribble. Nice ball fake underneath. Shovels off to Mobley. Mobley's triple teamed inside the key. It goes off to Mitchell. Mitchell with a 3. Bricked off the back rim. The rebound secured by Banchero. Up the floor. Suggs. Oh, nice pass down low over to Wagner. He scores. Up and it off the backboard. 5-point lead for the Magic. And a timeout taken on the floor by Cleveland. No look pass and an absolute dime by Jalen Suggs, finding Franz Wagner underneath the rim. A little bit of miscommunication underneath the rim right there. Max Strus unhappy about it, as him and another Cavs defender not attached to their man, Franz Wagner. Nobody was able to pick up Franz Wagner, and it paid dividends there for the Magic. 5-point lead for Orlando. Largest lead of the game as the Magic are up by 5. Good start here to this one. Magic getting into a groove right now. They're hungry to force a game 7. And the Cavs come out shooting just 1 for 6 from 3-point range to begin this game. Other than that, they get their number inside the low post. They're knocking down their shots from 2, but from 3, they're really struggling tonight from 3-point range. Hey, what's good, Jimmy? Welcome in here, man. I'm going to take the Magic in this one, for my opinion. The Magic come in as a 4.5-point favorites tonight right now in this game. Yeah, I think they're going to cover. Jared Allen's not playing tonight. I do like Cleveland in the series to win in 7, though. So I think Cleveland's going to win in 7. The home team has won every single game of the series. I'd probably go Magic. I'll go 106 to 99, so I'll take them by 7. Hey, what's good, Pringle? Welcome back in. Good start here for Orlando. We're going back and forth, back and forth. And starting to stretch out their lead. They came in to this game just knocking down their threes recently. Jalen Suggs with 2 massive threes. One of them was from the Kia logo. As the shot clock was winding down, he hit like a 35-footer at one point for Suggs. Franz Wagner's got 11. Banchero's only got 2 right now. Banchero's only attempted 2 shots, but Wagner's been incredibly aggressive to begin. Wagner's made a 3. Wendell Carter Jr. made a 3 from the corner, and then Suggs made a 3. Just this one game tonight I'll be covering, so I won't be live for the next one, just this one game tonight. Yeah, only thing about these playoffs is I'm not like a fan of how a lot of these games are overlapping. Like by the time you start the second game, it's already like in progress, and it's already like midway through the first quarter for most of the second game. So 22-17, about to get back to action. This is the largest lead of the game for Orlando to begin. Cavs with the basketball as we come back from the timeouts. Right to left on the floor for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell on the courts with Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, Karis LeVert first time on the floor. Mitchell, jumper, got the bounce, good for 2. And also Max Strus is the 5th player on the floor for the Cavs. 8 points now by Donovan Mitchell. Franz Wagner on the floor with Jalen Suggs, Markelle Fultz, Wendell Carter Jr., and Paulo Banchero got it stripped out of bounds. Non-shooting foul, so this will be an inbound here for the Magic. It was charged to Okoro reaching in. So far side of the floor, Orlando gets the inbound. Wendell Carter Jr. at the top. Once again, another foul here committed away from the basketball by Cleveland. Yeah, feeling much better today. I went to bed last night with a pretty bad headache. Woke up with a headache too, but been better throughout the course of the day. Kind of an odd feeling. I don't know if I had like a pinched nerve or something like that. I got that like 5 years ago where my whole body was like shaky for like a full week. But I feel fine right now. Yeah, last night for the stream that I covered, I wasn't really feeling that great throughout the entire day yesterday. Inbound, Suggs takes the 3, right corner, no good. Bricked off the back rim, and the rebound controlled by Mobley. Mobley out of the pack off to Mitchell. Up ahead here, Okoro attacking to the rim, missed the layup. So it goes back to the Magic with a rebound. Orlando looking to push quick up the floor. Wagner inside, floats up the tier, drop, cut it to go, and 1. Franz Wagner coming up to shoot 1 at the free throw line. This game belongs to him in the early going. 13 out of the 24 through Wagner in the first quarter. He had 14 total in the last game. Already 13 right now is a chance to tie it. I really like the aggressiveness here that Orlando's come out and performed with so far. This team's been electric at home. They've been totally a different team, home and away this season. The free throw is good. He's got 14 right now, tying what he had in the last game. He's averaging 20 in this playoff series for Franz Wagner. 25-19, down to under 3 minutes left to go in the first. Cavs with possession. Caris LeVert looks to turn the corner. Off the drive, floated up over the top. Mobley couldn't squeeze it. Off the alley-oop, tipped out to the corner, off to LeVert. LeVert circles around inside the key, pushes it to the right corner. Okoro with a three, off the mark, no good. A rebound pulled down by Suggs. Here goes the Magic. Chance to stretch this lead. Orlando looking to force a Game 7 on Sunday at 1 p.m. Banchero at the right wing. Banchero wide open in the clear. Step back three in the air. Missed off the front rim. Somebody forgot their defensive assignment there, and luckily Banchero missed the three for Cleveland. LeVert with a pull-up J. Missed off the mark. Rebound goes to the Magic with Banchero. That sounds good there, Mario. Some smoked barbecue, ribs, smashed burgers, and zucchini and fries. That's good, man. .216 now left to go. Yep. Be just fine. 14 so far by Wagner. Wendell Carter Jr. passes off to Banchero. Drives, dump off, baseline, Fultz, back inside, bobbled the pass, turned it over for the Magic. They got it back though with a steal. And they got numbers, 4-on-2. Got a rejection down low by Mobley. Off to the corner, up fake, driving baseline. Wendell Carter Jr. off a triple team, and he scores inside the key for two. 27-19 Orlando. Minute 45 left to go in the first here. Part of a 10-2 run by the Magic. Mitchell attacks. Mitchell downhill. Mitchell scores the layup up and in with a right hand off the glass. 6-point game. Really needed that for the Cavs. Banchero had it poked loose. Lost it out of bounds as it was off Apollo Banchero. According to the officials, trying to plead his case right now with the referees. Cleveland down by 6 will have the basketball. Man, these playoff games have been excellent. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope there's a Game 7. Evan Mobley coming flying in. Mobley has been on a block fest tonight. Had a game-winning block in the last game. Evan Mobley already with 2 blocks. They got 4 blocks in this first quarter as a team here for Cleveland. 6-point lead for the Magic. Home team has won every single game in this series. Garland passes it off to the right wing perimeter. Isaac Okoro moves on top off to George Niang. First time in the game for Niang. Niang drives, bounce pass off to the backdoor cutter, and they score with Okoro for 2. Made it much more difficult than it should have been there. He almost missed that backdoor layup. Final minute left to go in the first. Paulo Banchero dribbles, drives up inside, and away from the basketball. It's an offensive foul committed by the Magic. Charged to Suggs on the opposite side of the floor. Will go back to the Cavs. Banchero's only got 2. He's been struggling. 1 for 5 shooting. He's coming off a playoff career high 39. That's 4 points shy of his career high of 43. Throughout his career. Garland attacking downhill to the rim with a left hand. He scores the layup. Man, he's just such a strong driver for Darius Garland. 27-25 as we're down to 43 seconds left to go. They put back an extra second actually in the clock. 44. So a time adjustment. 44 seconds. 2-point lead now for the Magic. They went on a 10-2 run at one point, but the Cavs have come storming right back. Banchero splitting defenders. Banchero going up, gets fouled. Are they going to count it? Yes, they will. That's a goaltend. I believe it was Evan Mobley who soared up in the air here and took this ball away from Banchero. No, that's Tristan Thompson, number 13, the backup big into the game. So Banchero floated it up as the ball was about to go over the cylinder. Thompson soars up, grabs it, gets called in the goaltend. So 2 points awarded, plus he got fouled. So Banchero will shoot 1 at the line. Yeah, I'm hoping that there's 2 Game 7s on Sunday, because Sunday night, the 8 o'clock game, we're going to see playoff Luka smiling right behind one of the players for the Clippers, saying goodbye on Sunday if that happens. What a tragedy for the Clippers in the last game. The Mavs blew them out by 30. One free throw by Banchero. And the shot's no good. Bricked off the back rim. Tipped back up to Banchero from Mo Wagner. So Mo right now is on the floor, number 21 at the moment, as Franz is currently on the bench. Suggs, 20 seconds left to play. Takes the jumper straight away. No good. Around the rim and out. Got knocked down. No call. Tip back over to Suggs. Open 3. Bricked off the back rim. LeVert soars up. Corrals the defensive rebound. Under 10 seconds left to go here. Caris LeVert dribbles, drives, kick, corner, open 3. No good. Missed by George Niang at the buzzer. Under throw, and it's no good. Off the mark by Suggs, as it was way too short in a full court underhanded shot with the right hand only. At the end of the first quarter, 29-25. Franz Wagner, 14. In the quarter alone, he had that for his total game score in the last game with 14 points. Alright, what a start to this game so far. If you're new to the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell if you'd like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel, everybody. Also, all those links are posted in the description of this video. If you're interested, feel free to check them out. I got the channel memberships out there. If anybody's interested in becoming a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. And it gets you shout-outs at the end of each and every single one of the live streams that I cover at the very end. Also, my Twitter link is out there too. It's at BehindTheArc14. I posted my Twitter link in the description of this video, same as the merchandise site. We got a lot of cool stuff on the merchandise site over on Teespring. Short sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers, sweatshirts, mugs. So feel free to check out the Behind the Arc Basketball merchandise site too. The Discord links posted in the description of this video as well. All those links in the description between my Twitter, Discord, merchandise, and memberships. The memberships right now is pinned in the chat as well. "14 points. That's the most points scored in a single quarter this season individually by Franz Wagner. Berksey, welcome in. He's taking the Magic tonight in this one. And feel free to let us know in the chat who you guys like to win, Magic or Cavs. It's been a really good start so far. Jared Allen not playing tonight due to a rib injury. Orlando, a couple big offensive rebounds. Couldn't make anything of it, though, on one of their last possessions before the end of the one. But the Magic are right now +3 in the glass, 12-9 currently in this game. 20-12 points in the paint for Cleveland. Cleveland's attacking, getting to the rim. And that's what they love to do best for the Cavs. They're struggling from 3. They're just 1 for 8 from 3. Whereas the Magic, they're making their threes 4 for 10 right now from 3. Jalen Suggs hit a insane 3-point shot from the Kia Center logo. Like a 35-footer by Jalen Suggs with the shot clock winding down. Franz Wagner made a 3, and then Wendell Carter Jr. made a 3 from the corner. Edith, welcome back in. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, Banner 18. Looking for Boston. Hope so, man. George in the channel. Welcome on board. So we get back to action. Start to the second quarter. Left to right on the floor for the Magic. Jalen Suggs on the floor with... It's going to be Cole Anthony who's out there. It's actually Markelle Fultz, number 20. So Suggs is right now on the bench at the moment. Quarter three is good by Anthony. That's the fifth made three of the game right now. 32-25 for the Magic. Cavs with possession. Caris LeVert's running the point now here for Orlando. LeVert sends it off to Garland. Back to LeVert. Jump stop inside the key. Outside, here's a three laced up, and it missed the rim short off the three-point shot attempt by Max Strus. Cole Anthony with it. Anthony drives in a Coro. High off the glass. No good. Out of control. Saved for a moment on the rebound, but couldn't get it back. Outlet pass ahead. Off the Garland transition. He scores the layup. 32-27. 5-point game. Magic with their 5 on the floor. Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz, Mo Wagner, Joe Ingles, former Utah Jazz, right now on the floor for Ingles. Missed 3 at the wing. A tap to the bounce off of Cole Anthony. Jackie, welcome in. Taking Orlando tonight for this one. Caris LeVert's on the floor with Isaac Okoro, number 35, who's out there. Darius Garland. Also Max Strus. And then Tristan Thompson. Currently the last player on the floor. Donovan Mitchell getting a breather right now on the bench. Jumper missed off the back rim. No good by Okoro. Rebound secured here by Orlando. Cole Anthony. Crossover, drives, slices right past Strus, kick out to the corner. Mo Wagner with a three bricked off the back rim. Offensive rebound controlled though by Markelle Fultz. Out to the top, Ingles. Ball fake here by Joe Ingles, top of the key. Ingles towards his right at the mid-block. Ingles passes down low. A little bit of miscommunication between two teammates. That's a turnover committed by the Magic. Up the floor, here they go for the Cavs. Missed the shot, no good from point-blank range by George Niang. And deflected out of bounds to the corner. As here comes Max Strus back in the game. It's actually Niang who is out there on the floor. So Max Strus checks in right now. 9:46 left to go in the second. Hey, best of luck there to Jackie tonight. 3-point shot off the inbound, taken by Okoro, missed off the back rim, and the 3-point shooting woes continue here for the Cavs tonight. Just 1 for 10 from the perimeter. Magic are 5 for 13. Markelle Fultz at the right baseline. Fultz, right baseline dribble, working on LeVert, blocked. In through traffic there between LeVert and Thompson. They got it back though, and Mo Wagner. Wagner scored up and in off the glass. 7-point lead now for the Magic. 9:20 left to go before halftime. LeVert dribbles out to the wing. LeVert's guarded by Mo Wagner 101. Drives inside the key on Mo. Goes up and gets fouled. And this will be 2 shots coming up in the free throw line here for Caris LeVert. The first personal foul of the game charged to Mo Wagner for Orlando. Hey, what's good, Uncle Pizzle Man? Welcome in. Big night for Uncle Pizzle, it looks like. Yeah, hopefully you got no plans in the morning that you have to do anything, and hopefully a fast recovery. First shot was an air ball at the free throw line by Caris LeVert. That got all air. Magic have a record of 31-12 on their home floor this season. And what a season for Orlando, especially in these home games. The free throw is good on the second one by LeVert. 6-point game. Cole Anthony crosses midcourt, outside, pushes it out to the left quarter. Left baseline, dribble to the rim, couldn't finish. Was Jonathan Isaac as it went off the rim short. Goes back to the Cavs here. Strus. Handoff, LeVert lost it. Loose ball into Hardwood, and then off of LeVert, it's out of bounds. Turnover committed by Cleveland. Franz Wagner, the player of the game so far, will check back into this game for Orlando. Franz Wagner with 14 currently. Joe Ingles inbounds it off to Wagner. 5 on the floor look like this currently for the Magic. Ingles, both of the Wagner brothers, Mo and Franz, Cole Anthony, and also Jonathan Isaac. Ingles drives inside the key, lobs it off to Mo Wagner. Free throw circle back out to his brother Franz. Bounce pass off the roll down back to Mo. Mo gets rejected up in the air by Tristan Thompson. Here goes the Cavs. Garland flings it up. Garland gets the drop. Wow, that was acrobatic. 4-point game. Darius Garland on full attack mode in this game. 5 for 7 shooting, 10 points by Garland. Cole Anthony has it at the midcourt logo. Gets past the Coro's primary defender. Takes the jumper of Thompson. Missed off the mark, no good. A rebound controlled by Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell back on the floor. 5 on the floor looked like this. Mitchell, Strus, Okoro, Garland, and Thompson. Mitchell to the cup scores with a right-hand layup. It's a 2-point game, 34-32. And a timeout taken on the floor by Orlando. 7:56 left to go before halftime, and we are going back and forth with a tightly contested matchup here so far. Good game between these two teams right now. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up. Hit that like if you enjoy the content here. If you'd like to come on back, feel free to subscribe over to my channel. And also ring the notification bell to be notified here for future live streams. So, yep, the Celtics are going to await the winner of the series. I heard this on Twitter. So, if the Cavs win tonight, I believe that the Celtics and the Cavs would play against each other on Sunday. That's what I heard on Twitter. But if the Magic force a Game 7, it would be later than that. Probably would be on Tuesday when they'll have Game 1 between the Celtics versus the winner of this series. And this has been the home team. Every single game has won this series. I think it's going to go 7, in my honest opinion. And that's good for the Celtics because it gives them much more time to rest up and get their rest if it does go 7 for this series. Franz Wagner, 14 points, leading the way for the Magic. 6 by Jalen Suggs, 5 by Wendell Carter Jr. Paulo Banchero has only got 4 tonight. It's just 2 for 6 shooting by Banchero, coming off a playoff career high, 39 points in the last game. On the other side, the Cavs led by Donovan Mitchell. He's got 12. Darius Garland has 10 right now, and Garland's just been fantastic, pushing tempo against this Magic defense and really finding the holes driving downhill to get to the rim so far. Backcourt's looking strong between Mitchell, Garland, and Strus. They are combining to shoot right now. They made 13 field goals out of 21 attempts. So between that backcourt, 13 for 21, combining for 27 of the 32 between the Cleveland backcourt. $15 drinks, holy smokes. Yeah, you really want to be a lookout for your skin color by now. If your skin starts to turn blue, that is really concerning there. And you might need to seek some medical attention if you notice your skin has turned into a different color than it usually is. That's one thing there, but yeah, you gotta flush that out of your system. Oh, gee. Hopefully you don't have any big plans for the boarding or anything, and hopefully no work for the boarding. It is a weekend, the start of a weekend, so hopefully that helps. Yep, we definitely need Porzingis back for the finals. 26 points in the paint by the Cavs. They are going downhill to the rim in this game. They are struggling from three, just 1 for 10 from three. The Magic are 5 for 13 from three. But 26 to 14 points in the paint in this game in favor of Cleveland. Darius Garland's been the catalyst to that tonight. He's been full on attack mode in this entire game. The Cavs have missed the last 7 straight three-point shot attempts. The Magic have missed the last 11 to 13 field goal attempts. Franz Wagner, hook shot inside the key, and he responds for two. 36-32 Orlando. Cleveland with possession. Strus dribbles, drives, swings it off to the corner. Okoro, Garland out to the top. Mitchell steps into an open three, came off the rim short. Rebound ripped away by Isaac for the Magic. Joe Ingles takes it up the floor. Lobs it off to the free throw circle. Open jumper, 15-footer. Got the bounce. It's good by Wendell Carter Jr. 4-zip run back from the timeout here for the Magic. 7 minutes left to go as we're about to approach the mark here. Garland at the wing. Sends it off to Mitchell. Back outside to Garland. Garland top of the key. He drives. Step back jumper. Deep two. Rattles in. That's good. They're going to count it a deep two as one foot was on the three-point line. The other one was out in front, so he took the 19-foot J and delivered on it. Corner three by Wendell Carter Jr. missed off the mark, skidded off the rim. A weak side rebound pulled down here by Okoro, pushing tempo, shooting right out of the pack, takes it to the rim, and he explodes for the two. No defense there at the rim as Okoro just would force, meeting zero resistance, able to score down low. Franz Wagner, free throw circle, sends it outside to the left wing to Isaac, into the hands to Franz Wagner. Franz off the screen set by Banchero, bounce pass off the roll down. Banchero drives the hoop underneath and absorbs the contact, gets fouled. It's a good use of the pick and roll there by the offense for the Magic. And this will be a shooting foul. It's picked up. Charged to Isaac Okoro on the personal foul. So Darius Garland, he's been the catalyst of this offense tonight. 12 points, 6 for 8 shooting in 15 minutes. Checks out of the game. 2 shots here by Banchero. First one's good. This game's gone by fast tonight. And good to see a close and competitive matchup as well. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this game. Type it in. Magic, Cavs. Type it in the chat who you guys are rooting for. Paulo Banchero, just 5 total points tonight. Coming off a playoff career high 39, 4 points shy of his all-time career high, which was 43 set back at the start of the season. Second free throw by Banchero, and it got the bounce. 4-point lead now for Orlando. Mitchell at the top of the key, guarded 1-on-1. Donovan Mitchell on the floor with Marcus Morris, Isaac Okoro, Evan Mobley, and Max Strus. Mitchell goes up. Mitchell gets fouled. That foul will be picked up, charged to Wendell Carter Jr. So Wendell Carter Jr. bits off the up fake. And Donovan Mitchell here will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ashton, welcome back on board, man. 12 points tonight by Mitchell, 6 for 11 shooting. They've only made 1 3 as a team tonight. Everything's been mostly through points in the paint in this game for the Cavs. First one, no good. Missed off the rim short. I've got the Cavs winning it in 7. I like the Magic tonight, though, by 7. To even up the series, I predicted 106-99 for my final prediction. Second shot by Mitchell, and no good. Missed off the rim again. I hope we get 2 Game 7s on Sunday. That would be nice if we could get 2 Game 7s. 5:45 left to go here before half. Jalen Suggs dribbles up to the left elbow, drives, low block, floats the pass out to the top here. Back into the hands of Banchero. Banchero, 5 of the shot clock, gets it off to Wagner, passes down low. Isaac off the dribble, 1 in the shot clock, rejected by Mobley. The block fest coming up tonight. Clutch for Cleveland in this first quarter. Oh, oh man, Uncle Pizzle. Finally found his remote after spending 3 minutes searching for it, and finally discovered it was in his hand. Yikes. Yeah, that's always the worst when you're trying to look for something, and if it's like in your hand or in your pockets, and you've been searching all that time, you're like, oh, I can finally feel it in my pocket. There it is after all that time. Mitchell, bounce pass off to Garland. Another bounce pass down low off to Mobley. Met at the rim, missed the layup. Good contest by Wendell Carter Jr. Strus swings it out to the top. A three straight away. Mitchell, he airballed it wide right of the rim, and the threes are not there tonight for the Cavs. Cleveland shooting a horrendous clip from three in this first half. They're now 1 for 12 from three. Their defense has helped them out all game long. They're allowing the Magic to shoot 38.5%. That's a big reason why they're hanging in this game here currently. Orlando, 5 for 14 from three. And usually the better three-point shooting team this time around in the playoffs wins 80% of the games in the modern NBA this season. Missed shot by Banchero from three. Mitchell at the Kia Center logo. Mitchell drives on Suggs. Mitchell off the glass. They won't count it. So this stops the clock with 4:47. That's going to be on Jalen Suggs in transition reaching in. So that'll be Suggs' second personal foul tonight. Hey, what's good? XNLT Eagle, welcome back in. Yeah, I get the same thing. So I've got the Cavs winning this series, but I've got Orlando winning tonight in this game. I just think it's going to come down to a home court advantage with a home team winning every single one of the games. Pass got deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Magic. So this will bring up 4 seconds on the shot clock down to 4:34 left to go on the game clock. Mitchell underneath the hoop, sends it out to the left corner. You got to go. Marcus Morris Jr. takes a corner three. That's a bad possession. You got to inbound it much closer to the rim instead of forcing a non-3-point shooter to jack up a contested three off an inbound with under 4 to shot clock. Suggs, jumper, left elbow, off the back rim, no good. Mitchell secures the defensive rebounds. Mitchell at the top here. They've only made 1 3 this entire game for Cleveland. Mitchell with a runner. Mitchell switches it through. Good for 2. 2-point game now. 40-38 with 4 minutes left to play before half. The Cavs have scored 30 out of the 38 points in the paint. Franz Wagner turns the corner. He had 14 in the first quarter. Wagner double clutch, goes up, gets fouled. And he'll shoot 2 at the free throw line as he got clipped from the side by Marcus Morris. King Marcus, welcome in. Yeah, they're really, really struggling to find their shooting today. I mean, they could win games in their home floor, but just on the road, they've just struggled all year long on the road. They're going to be a 500 team. If they do lose this game, their record's going to be directly at 500 on the road. First shot's good. Yeah, it was game 4 where the Cavs were up by a ton in like the first 5 minutes. They were up I think they were up 9-0, and they lost that game by a bunch. Yeah, it was 112-89 Orlando winning in that game 4 matchup. But the Cavs were up early on. Orlando couldn't find a bucket for the first 5 minutes in that game. 4-point lead now by the Magic as both of the free throws were made by Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner leads the way. He's got 18. Mitchell sends it outside off to Morris. Steps into a 3. Morris off the rim, no good. Rebound secured by Orlando. Suggs up the floor, lobs it off the roll down. Banchero had a teammate underneath the hoop, couldn't find him. Here's an open 3 instead. They traded the 2 up for a 3, and they bury it with Jalen Suggs. 45-38, 3:15 left to go before halftime as we get a huge collision over here. It's going to be an offensive foul. Marcus Morris picks up the offensive foul. The basketball will go back to the Magic. Massive collision around the top of the key. Garland towards his right. Morris with a heavy screen moving. Knocks down Jalen Suggs and then falls on top of Jalen Suggs and commits the offensive foul. So Suggs trying to fight around that screen by Morris. Morris is moving and then Morris drifts back and stumbles on Suggs. They might want to look at this to see if this is anything that would result in a flagrant if you're the officials. I would imagine this would go under the official review right now. Jalen Suggs after the play faces the crowd, nods his head. Magic with all the momentum in this game. 3:11 left to go, and that's exactly what they're doing now is the officials are looking at this one at the monitor. I'm pretty sure I saw a shoe from Marcus Morris hit the body area of Jalen Suggs as Morris was unaware of his surroundings off the screen that he set, just backpedaled directly into Suggs and fell on top of him. What's good, Mike on the street? Welcome in. Congrats to your Knicks, man. Dude, that defense looks really, really good for New York. Antenna Man, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. Next stream, I plan on being back tomorrow night covering the T-Wolves against the Nuggets game 1 of the second round, so feel free to join in if you guys would like. I'm actually a Celtics fan, by the way, but they cover all different types of teams for the NBA. Whoever wins this series is going to have the opportunity to take on Boston in round 2. Just for Cleveland, this is kind of like head-scratching. I know they're without Jared Allen, but still, this should be a manageable series for them because they got 2 backcourt studs with Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. Darius Garland's only averaging around 14 points per game in this series, so that is shocking there that he's been struggling in this series. Tonight's been pretty good for Darius Garland. He's got 12 dictating tempo, attacking, getting to the rim, 6 for 8 shooting. Donovan Mitchell's yet to make anything from 3, 0 for 4 from 3, and just cannot. Whatever it's playoff time, I mean, Mitchell just crashes downwards. It's been rough, some of these playoffs for Donovan Mitchell. The one that he was playing for Utah, they were the 1 seed, and they got bounced out in the conference semis as the 1 seed a few years back. It just, I mean, playoff time, he's struggling to get it done recently for Mitchell. So we come back from the timeout right now, 3:11 left to go before halftime. 7-point lead for the Magic. Banchero sends it out to the perimeter. Back into the hands of Banchero from Franz Wagner. Banchero crossover, top of the key. Lobs it off to Markelle Fultz. Spin move, low block, Fultz. Jumper inside the key, no good. Around the rim and out. Rebound secured by Cleveland. Mitchell up the floor. Mitchell dribbles up inside the key. Almost passed it off to his teammate, which was right next to him with Tristan Thompson. Mitchell has it back. Mitchell drives on Banchero. Soars up to the rim. Scores the layup. That's a good play there offensively from Mitchell. Burst off the dribble right past Banchero for 2. He's got 16 now by Mitchell. Banchero rises for the jumper. Contested J, and he swishes it. Paulo Banchero for the riser right over Marcus Morris. 47-40. Garland dribbles up, low block, floats up the runner, connects on the 2. 5-point game. Fat Cat, welcome in. Riley, thanks for joining in, man. So we're down to 2 minutes left to go before halftime. Mitchell's got 16. Garland's got 14. And the Magic here commit an offensive foul. At the top of the key, it was set by Markelle Fultz. Commits the offensive foul. It's a turnover by the Magic. So Paulo Banchero, after a slow start for him, got the last bucket for Orlando. He's up to 8 right now. Franz Wagner with 18. We take the timeout on the floor. 47-42 Magic with under 2 minutes left to play before half. Good stream so far tonight. We got 200 plus watching. If you're new in the channel here, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. I cover basketball play-by-play action, NBA throughout the course of the playoffs. Also covered some really good streams a few months ago for March Madness. What's good, Richard? Welcome in. This game will go out to a Game 7. Yeah, so I think it's going to come down to a Game 7. Victor, welcome in. If there is a Game 7, that will take place on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 Central, 11 Mountain, 10 Pacific for Sunday. So that'll be a early afternoon Sunday game. Now, if Cleveland is able to come on back and win this game, I believe Cleveland versus Boston, from what I heard, would start on Sunday. That's what I heard on Twitter, even though there hasn't been much confirmation with the NBA about it. But some of the Celtics sources that I looked at on Twitter said it would start on Sunday for some of the reporters. Yeah, it's been the home team that's won every single one of these games in this series. There was a point that the Cavs looked like they were going to sweep the Magic, too, starting off at 2-0. I mean, this offense, especially in the road games, has just been disappointing. Like the inability to make a three right now is really haunting this team, because you can get all the points in the paint you want, but if the other team starts to bury threes, then those threes every single time are just going to keep on outweighing the twos. And that's what it started to become right now. The Magic have made 3 fewer shots than the Cavs tonight. The Magic are 17 for 43 from the floor. The Cavs are 20 for 42. The Magic are shooting under 40% as a team, whereas the Cavs are shooting over 47%, but major difference has been threes. The Cavs are 1 for 14 from 3. The Magic are 6 for 16. Cavs lead the series 3-2. So this is a Game 6 tonight, and the Cavs are up 3-2 in the series. Max Strus turns the corner, drives to the rim, scores with a right-hand layup. Great play drawn up from the timeout there as Max Strus was able to receive the dribble handoff, turn the corner, and cash in the layup. Magic with the possession. Approaching a minute and a half left to go before halftime. Left wing perimeter, Jalen Suggs. Lobs it off to Banchero. He works on Strus here to mismatch. Banchero. Skip pass. Right corner. Open three. No good. Skipped around the rim and out. Missed off the mark by Wendell Carter Jr. Cavs with a possession. Garland dribble drive. Burst off the dribble with a left hand. Missed the layup though as he got blocked from behind by Markelle Fultz. Kick out to the corner. Banchero has it here for Orlando. As we're down to the final minute left to go, Banchero scores the backdoor layup. 5-point lead again for the Magic. Cleveland with possession. Garland. Crossover at the left wing. We get a whistle here and the foul around the perimeter. That'll be charged to Franz Wagner reaching in. I got the Magic tonight to win this game. I get the Cavs to win the series on Sunday. The Cavs are up right now 3-2 in this series. Inbound from Mitchell to Garland. 50 seconds left to play before half. 5-point Orlando lead. Garland drives inside to Keon Banchero. Shovels it off to Morris. Morris, tough jumper. Hits it though for the fall-away 2 inside the key. 3-point game. Magic milks some time off the clock. Suggs picks it up in the backcourt. Into the hands to Fultz. Suggs stumbles down, gets back up. Suggs receives it. Suggs off the screen, takes the three. Oh, he hits it! And the one coming up in the free throw line by Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs creating his own magic right there in Houdini-type fashion for the Orlando Magic. Suggs quickly off the screen, off the burst, receives the pass from Fultz, catching fire. Launches the three and gets followed by Mitchell. Kiss the crowd, stand up on his feet. Jalen Suggs been massive. Couple huge threes he's made in this first half. The free throw is good. The clock's a little bit ahead. 30 seconds left to go. 53-46. 7-point lead. Mitchell leans in. Mitchell draws the shooting foul. I believe this is going to be 3 shots as he went on an up fake at the top of the key, and Franz Wagner bit off the up fake, and then Mitchell went up and got fouled. Let's see here the replay. Step back, yeah, both feet behind. Ooh, that should be a 2. Leaning forward, his second foot. I believe this is going to be 2. So that second foot reached down off the up fake by Mitchell. It was in front of the three-point arc. One foot was behind off a step back. The other one was out in front. So this should be a 2. Instead, yeah, that front right foot goes ahead of the three-point arc. Yeah, this is going to be a 2 where Wagner got him. This will be 2 shots here from Mitchell at the free throw line. Mitchell just missed the first one. So first one missed off the mark by Mitchell. Second one is good. Around the rim and in. We get a 6-point game. 27.2 seconds left to go. Also, both of these teams are in the bonus. Magic get the inbound. Final 25 seconds. Paulo Banchero. There's a 3-second differential shot clock and game clock as Banchero dribbles past the timeline. Banchero, top of the key, it drives. 10 in the shot clock. Dish out to the wing. Suggs with an open 3. Had a good look. Couldn't connect on it, though. Defensive rebound hauled in by Morris. Mitchell crosses midcourt. 5 seconds left to play. Mitchell dribbles, drives, inside with a left hand, and he scores up and off the backboard with .3 left to go. Joe Ingles, the full court shot, comes up short. Caught by the referee. We go into halftime. It's 53-49. Mitchell closing the gap right there with a made layup. Jalen Suggs with a good chance to go up by 9. That would have been the largest lead of the game if Jalen Suggs had made the open 3 at the wing but couldn't. And the largest lead tonight has been the Magic by 8, the Cavs by 2 early on. Cleveland's hanging in. It's just the inability to make a 3 really haunting the Cavs throughout this game right now. Those 3s by the Magic have started to outweigh those 2s, and luckily for the Cavs, they're only down by 4. Their defense has been the main reason why they're right now hanging in this game, allowing Orlando to shoot 10% less than what they're shooting as a team. They're shooting 50% from the floor. They've made 23 shots out of 46 attempts, but they've done their damage from 2. Points in the paint, points in the paint's 40-18 for Cleveland tonight, but just the inability to make a 3 right now is crushing them. All right, so we go into halftime here in this game. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams as we enter halftime. Yeah, Garland and Mitchell, those 2 guys have been able to just get to the rim constantly tonight. Mitchell's got 19, 14 by Garland. And that's where the 33 out of the 49 have come from in this game. They're combining to shoot 16 for 25 from the floor. They've been on attack mode, getting a ton of twos. It's been a layup line out there for Garland and Mitchell. But it's just going to come down to three-point shooting. If these guys can start to make threes and have two, then they get the chance to close it out in 6 tonight. Really, it gives them a much better opportunity. If they come out, make their threes in the second half, they can close it out tonight. Franz Wagner, he's got 18 for the Magic, 13 by Jalen Suggs, 10 by Banchero. Banchero was limited early on. Cavs defense really made it difficult early on for Banchero. Banchero, a couple late buckets, though, for him to get himself up to 10. That's a really good sign for Orlando, though, because the last game, their all-offense was basically Banchero. Banchero had 39. After that, 14 by Wagner, 13 by Suggs. And you got 3 guys right now in double digits at halftime. That's a really good sign for the Magic. Yeah, this has been just a solid game. Like, it's kind of confusing, though, with this Cavs team, because they're the much more experienced team that they should be able to take these games against Orlando. Orlando's got a lot of, like, younger guys in, like, their second or third year in the NBA that's playing, like, solid contributions right now on the floor. And Evan Mobley tonight hasn't really been able to get involved offensively in this one either. He does have 3 massive blocks for him. It's been a block fest for Cleveland in the first half. They have 7 blocks in the first half as a team. Mobley's only got 2 points. He's only he hasn't touched the ball much tonight. He's just 1 for 2 shooting. Hey, what's good, Bradley? Welcome back in, man. Cavs hanging in this one. Good start for your man, Donovan Mitchell. He's got 19 in the first half. It's been a layup line for them. They've scored 40 points collective as a team in the paint, but their threes have been nowhere to be found. And that's the storyline here at halftime. The Magic, 7 for 19 from three-point range. The Cavs are just 1 for 14 from 3. 7% from 3. Cleveland up in the series 3-2. They can close it out tonight if they do come from behind and win this one. Magic looking to force that Game 7. A Game 7 would take place on Sunday at 1 p.m. And that'll be back in Cleveland for Game 7 since Cleveland's the better seed. Yeah, definitely Mobley needs to be involved more. Also, Max Strus, if he finds his stroke from 3, then there you go. The Cavs have a chance to turn this around and pick up the win and close it out in 6. Max Strus tonight, he's got 7. Hasn't attempted many shots either, just 3 for 5. 1 for 3 from 3 for Max Strus. Kyrie is 12-0 with a chance to clinch the series. They do so, have a chance to do so tonight, whereas the Clippers are looking to extend a Tyronn Lue, according to the ESPN headline on the bottom of the screen that I just saw a moment ago. Like, do you realize you get a playoff game in just over an hour? You're down 2-3 in the series, and there's talk about extending your head coach when every single year the Clippers can't get it done. Just so many big names, and they can't ever make it to the NBA Finals. I don't think that's the focus for today. Right now is extending your head coach. Kind of odd. Yeah, this is coming out by ESPN 4 hours ago, on the same day that the Lakers fired Darvin Ham. The other LA team, the Clippers, according to sources, want to sign head coach Ty Lue to an extension. I think Dallas could get that done in 6 tonight. It looks like the Clippers are wrecked after the last game. I think they're making a bad decision because fundamentals, a lot of it has to do with coaching. And just a lot of issues fundamentally for the Clippers right now. Going under screens, not hedging the screen. It's a lot of issues, not getting back in a lot of defensive stances for them, giving up freebies. I mean, it's just bad fundamentals defensively. Not knowing who they've got to guard, not knowing who their man is, just terrible communication defensively. It starts with fundamentals there, communicating. It doesn't matter all the big names on your team, and today, coming out by ESPN that they're looking to extend their head coach, that is just mind-boggling. And then looking over on Twitter right now, head coach Ty Lue is potentially thinking about doing a starting lineup change when a reporter asked him about a starting lineup change. And then Ty Lue said that there could be a... There could be a starting lineup change tonight for the Clippers in there, but looking at Twitter, he could not remember who was even starting for Ty Lue for tonight's game. I mean, there's going to be the priority of winning tonight's game before you extend the head coach who is down 2-3 in the series. I would say Cleveland would give the Celtics more of a difficult chance in the second round. Yeah, Cleveland's got more experience. They don't have Jared Allen tonight, but I feel like the double bigs, if they're able to get Allen back with Mobley, the 2 bigs for starters, that could give the Celtics a problem without Porzingis. I feel like with Orlando, it will be a easier matchup for Boston because Orlando, I feel like if they come out of the series, I think they're more just happy to win a playoff round for them and come out of the series. For such a young team, I mean, they did a great job this year getting the 5 seed. I don't think many people, including myself, expected them to be a 5 seed this year in the playoffs, but they got like a ton of youth on their team for the Magic, so that's going to be a really tall task for them going up against just veteran players all over the place for Boston. So I think the Celtics, the tougher matchup would be Cleveland. So they got Donovan Mitchell. He's been there in the playoffs before with Utah. And then other guys who's been around the league for a while now. Darius Garland since 2019. It's they were in the playoffs last year. Early exit against the Knicks, but kind of stunned that the Cavs aren't finishing this up earlier, honestly, because of their previous experience from last year's playoffs, and that you would think that they would want that redemption type run after exiting early last year, but that hasn't been the case here. The Magic are 24 minutes away from forcing a Game 7 if they can keep on holding them. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow night covering the T-Wolves against the Nuggets, Game 1 of that series at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Let's see. So I'm going back to the Clippers here. Recently, what they've done in the playoffs, it's just so lackluster every single year. So this is going back to 2020, the bubble with Doc Rivers as a head coach. So this was with Kawhi and Paul George when they first came to the Clippers. They beat the Mavs in 6. In the first round of the bubble in 2020. Then they lost in the conference semis against the Nuggets while they were up 3-1 in that series, and they blew it wide open, and the Nuggets beat them in 7 to win that series. And then the following year, they went all the way to the conference finals for the Clippers, beat the Mavs in 7 in the first round, beat the Jazz in 6. The Jazz were the 1 seed that year, back in 2021, and then the Clippers lost in the conference finals against the Phoenix Suns, led by Chris Paul, back in 2021. That was the Suns-Bucks finals from 2021. 2022, the Clippers did not make the playoffs. They finished in 9th in the Western Conference in 2022. So that was year 2 under Ty Lue. They finished in 9th. Last season, they lost in 5 against Phoenix in the first round. They won the first game. Kawhi went off in the first game, and then after that, Kawhi had knee inflammation, and he was out for the rest of the playoffs, and they lost 4 straight games in a row to lose in 5. And then this year, they're down 2-3 against the Mavs. And you look at recent history, the Mavs are looking hungry. Mavs lost against the Clippers in the bubble in 2020 in the first round. Mavs lost against the Clippers in 7 a year later in 2021 in the first round. Mavs looking to get this one tonight in 6. The Mavs closed the gap by a game in 2020 to 2021. Now we got playoff Luka, just getting stronger by the moment. I know he's been dealing with injury, but still, you cannot count out playoff Luka. He is just so good in the playoffs. And you know that he's going to be hungry tonight to close it out in an elimination game for the Clippers. Mario, welcome back in, and congrats there to the Knicks. Big win for you guys to advance on yesterday. Yeah, Caitlin Clark's got a preseason game tonight, so that was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago that they held that WNBA draft. Yeah, it's shocking. I didn't realize how quick it was from when the WNBA draft is until the first actual games. They start up. I think the season opener is 10 days from now for Caitlin Clark's first WNBA game. So it starts in, I think it's May 13th, if I'm not mistaken, is the season opener for the Indiana Fever. Here we go. Start to the second half, and the jumper is good for a deep 2 by Orlando to extend the lead. That is Wendell Carter Jr. on the 16-foot J. 55-49. Cavs go left to right in the floor. Teardrop is good. It is scored by Mitchell inside a key. Donovan Mitchell up to 21. Gonna have to do everything here in this third quarter for D-Mitch. Top of the key with Wagner. Wagner's defended by Strus 101. 12 in the shot clock here for Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner sends it off to the top. Wendell Carter Jr. back over to Franz. Bounce pass to Wendell. Wendell, 5 in the shot clock. Wendell, turnaround jumper. No good. Missed off the mark. Offensive rebound controlled at the low block by Jalen Suggs. His pass gets broken up. Intercepted by Marcus Morris. Up ahead. Here goes Mitchell to the rim. Scores with a right-hand layup. Jonell, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by, man. Things going pretty well. Yeah, hope so, man. Hopefully the Celtics keep it going. Like they've been rolling recently. Missed shot at the low block off the rim by Banchero. Mitchell up the floor looking for a tie or to take the lead with a 3. They've only made 1 3 this entire game. Kick, quarter, open 3 Morris, and he missed it off the rim. No good. Brick City from the perimeter. As the Cavs are now shooting 1 for 15 from 3-point range. A 3 straight away. Missed off the mark by Wendell Carter Jr. for Orlando. Mitchell. Pass midcourt. Mitchell dribbles up to the free throw circle. He drives on Franz Wagner. Shakes right past him to the rim. And he scores the right-hand layup. Donovan Mitchell right now taking over. It's a tie game at 55. Downhill dribble. That's the key for Cleveland. As they're getting buckets left and right inside the paint. The inability to hit a 3 has not helped out the cause. But just when their 3s aren't dropping, you got to love what they've been doing, getting to the rim, attacking. They are on full attack mode in this game. 46-18 the points in the paint. Franz Wagner takes the step back 3 in the air over Strus, and they've gone cold from 3. Missed shot there straight away by Franz Wagner at the top of the key. Mitchell floats up the high arcing shot. Refs are going to say it's on the reach. The clock will stop here at 9:48 as that was charged to Jonathan Isaac. Donovan Mitchell scored the last 9 straight points in a row for Cleveland. Robin, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Tycoon in the stream, welcome on board, brother. 55 even with 9:45 left to go in the third. Mitchell fires a fastball down low off to Mobley. Mobley goes up. He gets fouled. 2 shots here at the free throw line by Evan Mobley. That was a nice dime of a pass by Mitchell. Wendell Carter Jr. charged in the shooting foul. So Evan Mobley, chance to break the tie, out to an electric start here for Cleveland as he hits the first free throw. 7-2 third quarter start for the Cavs. Second shot here at the line from Mobley, no good. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Orlando. Franz Wagner drives inside a key, working on Mobley. Mobley with a huge strip right there, comes up with a steal. Up the floor to Strus, sends it out to the corner. Garland attacks, working on 2 defenders. Ball fake. Lobs it out to Mitchell. Mitchell will slow it down. Crossover, had it poke loose. Right place, right time with Mobley. Hand off to Mitchell. Mitchell, a step back 3 in the air, out in the clear. Swoosh! It's good. 59-55. If you're the Magic, you got to be taking a timeout right now. This is going on for way too much time. 9 points this quarter by Mitchell. He is up to 28, taking control of this game. That's a turnover. Bad pass by Banchero. Sent it to the wrong uniform. Here's a 3 straight away. Garland off the rim and out. No good. A rebound secured by Carter for Orlando. This timeout should have been called a while ago. Mitchell's in a little bit of pain right now. He had one of his hands on his thigh areas. Garland took the 3. Garland got knocked down. No call by the referees. Missed 3 by Garland. 4-point lead by the Cavs. Cavs will slow it down. Mitchell. Top of the key. Mitchell dribbles, drives, jumper at the elbow. Mitchell, no good off the rim. He missed the shot. Rebound secured by Suggs. Couldn't get the bounce for the rim. And now Orlando is in trouble, trailing by 4 on their whole floors. They're starting to get into a little bit of a panic mode offensively. Banchero kick out to the wide open corner three, and Jonathan Isaac bricked it off the back rim, shooting onto the pack. Garland gives it up to the wing. Max Strus with a three. Splash, splash. He bangs it. Transition triple by Max Strus. It leads to a timeout on the floor taken by the Magic. 62-55 with 7:58 left to go here in the third quarter. Garland with a drive and dish off to the wing, and Strus splashes down the three. That timeout should have been called on the previous three. 13-2 start for Cleveland to begin this third quarter. That is way too much time that's gone off the clock for the Magic to have a timeout being called there. 4 timeouts left to go for Orlando, 5 timeouts remaining for Cleveland. And that just played on for way too much time. Donovan Mitchell up to 28 points now in 24 minutes. Taking over this game. It's been a layup line tonight for Mitchell. 14 by Garland, up to 5 assists and 2 steals. 10 points by Max Strus with a made 3. The backcourt trio has been outstanding tonight. 52 out of the 62 coming from the backcourt of Garland, Mitchell, and Strus. And they're combining to make 24 shots out of 37 attempts. They're 24 for 37. Yeah, that's their 3. They finally were able to find their 3. Yeah, he was like favoring, it looked like his thigh, which he was holding on to a couple minutes ago from Mitchell. So that's something that's going to have to be monitored for him. Probably Orlando due to the lack of experience, but either way, the Celtics shouldn't have much of an issue there. I feel like the double bigs, if they can get Jarrett Allen back healthy, that could give the Celtics a little bit of a trouble because Porzingis is probably going to be out for that entire series, I would imagine. Actually, let me change it too. It's actually in the third right now, so that goes up to the third here. 62-55, 7:58 left to go in the third. 13-zip run as we come back from the timeouts. That's in the last 4 minutes to begin this quarter. Banchero able to finally get something to go there. Up and in, off the glass. 5-point game, 7:40 left to play. Mitchell at the top, hounded by Jalen Suggs. Bounce pass gets sent to Mobley. Off to the hands to Max Strus. Just made a big 3 to force the tie out. Turn around inside the key. That's too easy. Darius Garland off the dribble drive. Turn around off the ball fake. Scores it for the bucket. 7-point lead for the Cavs. Jalen Suggs top of the key. Guarded by Garland. Dribbles up. Drives. Had a poke loose. Intercepted. Mobley collects the steal. Here they go up the floor for Cleveland, looking to build upon their 7-point lead. No team is led by double digits tonight. Mitchell attacking downhill to the rim, missed the layup. Goes to Franz Wagner here for the defensive rebound. Wagner lost the handle. Right place, right time with Banchero. No look pass, right wing. Suggs with a three. Missed off the mark. Tipped out of bounds off of Mobley last. It will stay Magic possession. Oh, that's awesome, man. So Zach Edey on the Celtics radar. Yeah, that would be incredible there. I'm really hoping that he can translate over to the NBA for Zach Edey. Cleveland will take a timeout now as they are down to 4 timeouts left. Kind of an odd timeout to take. Oh, they're going to challenge, that's why. So they are challenging this call on the floor as they're challenging the possession arrow. So according to the referees, the ref said that Evan Mobley tapped the basketball out of bounds. It was off of Mobley last, but the Cavs are challenging whether it was out of bounds by the Magic. So that's why they're down to 4 timeouts right now at the moment. 6:48 left to go in the third as we take the timeout. Yeah, they're probably going to get another, top pick. Once again, it all depends on where to get slotted into the lottery, but there's good chances that they're going to get a super high pick again for San Antonio. So that was part of the reasoning too, is that they were in no rush this year to, be in contention in the West because they wanted to get Wemby just used to playing the game, and he got just so much better game in and game out for Wemby. And now you pair him up with another potential star player for the future with a young top 3 draft pick, then you got 2 guys that by the time we get rolling into 2030, the Spurs are going to be taking over the NBA, and that might be sooner than that. Based on the trajectory of Wemby, if he keeps it up. Yeah, he might go to the Heat. That's what I saw in a couple mock drafts there for Devin Carter. Sacramento definitely needs a ton of help on their defense, so he might be picked up a little sooner by the Kings. But just an absolute warrior for him. If he's still on the board by the time they get to 15 for Miami, I would not be shocked if the Heat pick him up, because I feel like he fits that physical warrior type of culture that they have. Just a dude that's just so mentally tough for him. He put his team on his back this year. $64-57, 6:45 left to go as we come out of the timeout right now. And the Magic are shooting just 2 for 10 this quarter. Bricked jumper by Strus and a deep 2. It goes back to the Magic. Markelle Fultz on the floor with it. Jalen Suggs, Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., and Franz Wagner. Banchero at the right wing, away from the basketball. The Cavs will pick up a foul. Now be charged to Mitchell now as it stops the clock. Yeah, that's insane. And I think he's like right behind Rudy Gobert for the Defensive Player of the Year ballot for him in his rookie season, which is crazy. Inside the key off the turnaround, no good. Missed off the mark by Franz Wagner. And out of bounds, got last touched by Wendell Carter Jr. So go right back over to the Cavs here. Cleveland up 3-2 in the series. Mitchell, past the midcourt logo. Mitchell inside the key. Take it over this game. Outside to the corner. Into the hands to Garland. Garland, right baseline dribble. Garland, backdoor. And he scores the layup. Oh, man. Eyes behind the back of your head there. Turned to the quarter by Darius Garland. The largest lead in the night for the Cavs. 66-57. Dribble drive. Markelle Fultz going wraparound. Gets the layup right back. 7-point game once again. That was swifty on the move there by Markelle Fultz. 28 by Mitchell, 16 by Garland. The top two scores for the Cavs tonight. Mitchell, crossover at the free throw circle. Guarded by Banchero. Looks to pass it back outside. Shot clock is down to 5. His pass is broken up. Sails into the corner out of bounds. And it's off of Garland last. Turnover committed by Cleveland. And now Mitchell will substitute out of this game, so he will take a seat on the bench, and this is a good opportunity for the Magic to see if they can start to get on a run. Cold shooting right now in this third quarter. They got to get something if you're Orlando. You're down by 7 here in an elimination game. On their home floor as well. The home teams won every single game in this series. Banchero lines up a 3, and he drills it. 4-point game. 5 minutes left to go in the third, approaching the mark. Garland, bounce pass, Mobley swings it outside over to the open Max Strus. That is a missed 3 there. That's actually Marcus Morris, number 24, missed a 3 off the bottom right corner of the rim. Fired a pass down low. Outside it goes to the wing. Side step to his left. It's Suggs with a 3. Suggs rips it through the shoot for the triple. And it's a 1-point game with a timeout taken on the floor by Cleveland. 66-65. 2 made threes. And a 45-second clip, part of an 8-zip run by the Magic in the last minute 15, leads to a timeout being taken on the floor by the Cavs. 4:45 left to go before the end of the third quarter here. And this one, we get a 1-point game. Holy smokes, what a battle. What a way to come on back. Orlando ain't done just yet. 18 by Wagner, 16 by Suggs. Suggs been huge. He just made his 5th 3 in the night. 15 by Banchero. It's been a Donovan Mitchell show for Cleveland. He's got 28. He substituted out towards the bench, and that was where the Magic were able to start to mount a run with Mitchell on the bench. 18 by Garland, 10 by Strus. Yeah, our early third quarter, there looked like there was something wrong with Mitchell. Oh, wow, we see him right now heading to the locker room. So Donovan Mitchell heading to the locker room at this moment is, yeah, he's wincing in pain as he had to head underneath the tunnel to the locker room. So Donovan Mitchell heading to the locker room right now. So we were just showing that on a replay. Man, these playoffs have been brutal with injuries. 8-zip run by the Magic. Hand off to Okoro. Mobley hands it off to Garland inside the key. Garland back outside to Okoro. Kick out corner. 3 out its way. George Niang swooshes it. Mitchell is back on the bench with his team right now celebrating. 69-65. 4:20 left to go in the third. Franz Wagner, baseline dribble, slips past one defender, gut past Strus, right to the cup, he scores, up and in off the backboard. Back to a 2-point game. 4 minutes left to go in the third. Franz Wagner's up to 20. Garland sends it on top, Niang back outside to Garland. Garland towards his left, top of the key, working on the Wendell Carter Jr., his defender here at the top of the key, 1-on-1. Garland, a 3 over Wendell. Right down the chute. He delivers. Wendell couldn't defend right there off the three. Made straight away by Garland. It's a big, big three by Garland. 72-67. Suggs drives inside with a teardrop. He got it to go. It's good for two. Jalen Suggs with a teardrop inside the key. Trading buckets right now with these two offenses. It's been a defensive-minded series, but now we're starting to get some offense explosion here. Garland, baseline dribble, passed it off the fingertips of Mobley, sailed back over to Niang. Niang towards his left, hand off Garland. Garland, 5 of the shot clock. We get a body down. It will be an offensive foul. Jalen Suggs knocked down around the screener. Cleveland charging the offensive foul. It is George Niang who picks it up. Jalen Suggs heading towards the bench right now, being celebrated by his team. As let's see here, the offensive foul. Garland, huge screen set up by Niang as Suggs crashed right into Niang off the screen. And Niang pulls up Suggs. Suggs didn't want to be pulled up. And yeah, things got chippy. Ooh, a push right there from at the backside of the play. Yeah, Suggs with a little bit of a shove to Niang. Referees didn't look at it at the monitor. Replay on. 3 minutes left to go. Loose ball, and it's a turnover committed in the corner by Banchero. Cleveland with it back. Garland drives inside with a left hand, missed the layup. Offensive rebound controlled though by Cleveland. Mitchell back on the floor. Donovan Mitchell back on the floor after exiting a few moments ago to the locker room. Lowers the shoulder with a two-handed flush. Oh, you're going to be kidding me right there, saying Franz Wagner right to the officials. That leads to a wide open slam dunk, lowering the shoulder with Tristan Thompson gets the benefit of the referees with a no call. 74-69. Magic almost coughed it up again. It goes to the top here to Wagner. 2:15 left to go in the third. Wagner dribbles, drives, got it stripped, out of bounds, off his knee. It's a turnover. Franz Wagner cannot believe it right now. That is 2 plays going against the Magic in a row, both not on Wagner. We take a look at the first one, and that was actually his other brother, Mo, who Thompson lowered a shoulder into. So Thompson lowered a boom into Mo Wagner, who tried to take the charge, and the officials did not blow the whistle, let it play on. It resulted in an open dunk score by Thompson. Handoff, Niang dribbles up to the mid-block. Niang double team, bounce pass. Thompson goes up, no good. Missed the hook shot off the front rim. The rebound controlled by Franz Wagner. Off to Banchero, slips past Niang. Banchero attacks. Banchero got it stripped. Banchero out of bounds off of Cleveland on the strip. Yeah, Magic are just simply frustrated. That's now the second strip in a row. Banchero's pleading his case for a foul and couldn't get it by the officials. Inbound to Banchero. Banchero at the low block, spin move, working on Tristan Thompson, backing his body, turnaround jumper, Banchero, and he hits it. Polo, good for 2. 74-71. Minute and a half left to go in the third. Banchero's up to 17. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Mitchell weaving his way. Mitchell turned it over. Here they go up the floor. Bounce pass ahead of the pack. Franz Wagner. And he got swung around by Niang. That's going to be a foul. Referees come in, separate these two teams right now as George Niang in transition swings down Franz Wagner from behind inside the paint. Poked the ball loose and then swung him from behind. A lot of contact there. They rolled a shooting foul, and Franz Wagner will shoot 2 at the free throw line. 1:20 left to play in the third. Orlando looking to stay perfect in this series on their home floor, looking to force a Game 7 on the Sunday at 1 p.m. Cleveland looking to close it out in 6. The Cavs up in this series 3-2. First free throw is good by Franz Wagner. 2-point game with 1:20 left to go. Hit us up in the chat. Who you guys want to win this one? Type it in. Cavs, Magic. What a battle tonight. 21 points by Franz Wagner. Struggling, though, in the third. Just 1 for 5 shooting in the third. He's 6 for 9 from the floor in the first half. Second shot here by Franz Wagner. It is up. It is good. 1 point game now with 1:20 left to play. Third quarter. Cleveland with the possession. Garland crosses the midcourt logo. 5 of the floor look like this. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Max Strus, Isaac Okoro, Donovan Mitchell. Okoro. It's into the hands to Garland. Top of the key here. Garland dribbles up, drives inside the key. Garland explodes. Missed a wide open layup. It was a clear pathway as well, and he couldn't convert. Here goes Orlando. They got numbers 5 on 4 up the floor. Top of the key. Open 3. No good. Off the rim. Short. Missed by Franz Wagner. Rebound secured by Max Strus for Cleveland. The Cavs with possession. Under 45 seconds left to play in the third. Mitchell. Guarded by Markelle Fultz. Mitchell. At the right wing perimeter, working on Banchero, drives on Banchero, right to the rim, he scores, up and off the backboard, it's good for 2 more by Donovan Mitchell. Oh man, what a game by D. Mitch here, Spider with 30. 25 seconds left to go, top of the key here for the Magic. Banchero working 1-on-1 on Strus. Banchero, 8 on the shot clock, accelerates inside the key, fall away, tough shot, no good, ripped away, offensive rebound, Mo Wagner, tipped off the mark, missed off the mark by Fultz, it went on a bounce, it's off of Markelle Fultz. 9.8 seconds left to play, this will be Cavs basketball. The ball went off on Markelle Fultz trying to tip it in, it went on a bounce at the baseline. Cleveland will have the inbound here with 9.8 seconds left to go as they inbound it in their backcourt. Strus sends it off to Mitchell. Mitchell, 7 seconds remaining. Mitchell crosses the midcourt logo now with 4. Mitchell drives on Banchero. Mitchell with a runner. Mitchell bounces it in at the buzzer. Donovan Mitchell, he is him tonight. Bang, bang at the buzzer. Gets it a go for 2 as it bounces around and in. We close out at the end of the third quarter, 78-73, Cleveland. Man, Donovan Mitchell, absolutely him tonight. Checks out of the game during a timeout midway through the third. Comes back into the game. Still picks up the scoring. 32 by Donovan Mitchell right now and 15 for 23 today from the floor. There's been no interior defense at all displayed by the Magic. Simple dribble drive penetration by the Cavs tonight has got this Magic defense just allowing layup lines constantly to Cleveland in this game. Cleveland with a spree of layups, dribbling circles around this team inside the paint. 32 by Mitchell, 21 by Garland, 10 by Strus. The backcourt's exploded for the Cavs, and the crazy part about it is that they've barely made threes tonight, yet they're leading by 5. Everything's been through the paint. It's been attack the rim all game long. 56-26, points in the paint in favor of Cleveland after 3 quarters. The Cavs are shooting 52% from the floor. The Magic are slipping back here to 39% shooting. They really struggled to generate offense in the third quarter. They could only score 20. They got outscored 29-20. Magic led by Franz Wagner. He's got 22, 18 by Suggs, 17 by Banchero. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover. And wow, what a game tonight. Mitchell and Garland combining for 53 points, 20 of those points coming in the third quarter. Also, Max Strus been a key cog as well to the team. He's got 10. 63 out of the 78 coming from Mitchell, Garland, and Strus in this game. And those 3 guys have combined to score 32 field goals out of the 35. Wow. Am I reading that correct? No, I'm not. I'm reading 29. 29 to the 35. That's a little bit too close there with a 32, but 29 field goals out of the 35 have been scored between Mitchell, Garland, and Strus. Mitchell is 15 for 23. Garland is 10 for 16. Strus is 4 for 7 tonight in this game. That's the starting backcourt. Mobley's only got 3. Mobley's only attempted 2 shots this entire game. Marcus Morris started tonight in place of Jared Allen. He's 1 for 6 shooting. Wow, this has been a fantastic game. Travis, welcome in, taking the Cavs tonight. Hit us up in the chat. Who you guys like to win this one here? Cavs or Magic? Cavs looking to do it in 6. Magic looking to force a Game 7 on Sunday. Here we go. Start to the fourth quarter. Darius Garland. Left to right on the floor for Cleveland. The ball handler to begin the fourth quarter with Garland. Garland takes it past midcourt. Dribbles up to the right wing. Garland towards his left now, and his pass deflected, intercepted. That's a big ew by Cleveland to begin the start of the fourth quarter. Bad pass by Darius Garland leads to 2 points off the turnover. Cole Anthony, slicing defenders, scores the layup. 3-point game, 11.5 left to go in the fourth. Mitchell, guarded by Joe Ingles, switched here as he sends it out to the left corner. The 3, missed off the mark by George Niang, an absolute bum. Rebound secured by Orlando. 3-point game here. The Magic will slow it down. Markelle Fultz on the floor with Cole Anthony, Joe Ingles, Jonathan Isaac, and also Mo Wagner, who turns it over off a simple handoff to Ingles, and this will be pointed in the Cavs' direction. A turnover committed by Orlando. Orlando is signaling challenge. Are they going to get it or no? As the players are frustrated, Mo Wagner cannot believe the call. Did somebody... No, nobody got teed up. Nobody got teed up. And Orlando is going to look for a challenge now. Coaches challenged by the Magic about who has possession of this basketball. And that clearly looks like it's out of bounds by Max Strus on the near side of the floor. That clearly looked like it was out of bounds off the replay by Max Strus. And it happened right in front of the Magic bench. So we take the timeout here on the floor. 11:04 left to go. This play is being challenged for possession of this basketball. According to the refs, it is Cavs possession, but the Magic are challenging it. Yeah, the Magic throughout the third, they were frustrated with the lack of calls that went their way. There was one where Tristan Thompson lowered the shoulder into Mo Wagner. Wagner went down, thought it was a clear charge, and then it was a no call as Thompson soared up for an open dunk over Mo Wagner. That happened in the third. And then a moment ago, Max Strus was double-teamed at the near side of the floor, lost the basketball, but on the replay, it looks clearly out of bounds by Strus, but the referees ruled it last touch by the Magic. So we're going to be awaiting the call here on the floor. The Magic have challenged this call. We're down to 11:04 left to play. Yeah, me too. I think the Cavs could give the Celtics a little bit more of an issue than the Magic. The Magic don't have playoff experience with this young team, so that's why I like the Cavs in this series. I'd say for the Magic, this is a team that's exceeded their expectations this season. I did not predict them to be up to the 5 seed for them this season. So for them to play this well, they're well ahead of the 8 ball for Orlando for the future. If you're new in the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams I cover on the channel. And man, what a game tonight. It's either going to be Game 7 on Sunday or Cleveland advancing to take on Boston in round 2. I believe game 1 between Boston and Cleveland, if Cleveland holds on to win this, will start on Sunday. That's what I've seen from Twitter, if I'm not mistaken, with a couple of Celtics reporters posting out a few days ago about game 1 would start on Sunday if Cleveland wins this tonight. We're just waiting to get back into action right now. 78-75. Before we went to the timeout, a coach's challenge. Yeah, that basketball is clearly out of bounds off of Max Strus. And it's been confirmed. So out of bounds by Max Strus. The Magic keep their challenge as the call has been reversed on the floor. This is Magic basketball. 11 minutes left to go. Stepping into a jumper. 15-foot pull-up. And it's good by Markelle Fultz. Back from the timeout. 1-point game. 78-77. Critical call going in the favor of Orlando. Record of 31-12 this season on their home floor. Top of the key, Mitchell. Mitchell's got 32 leading this game. Mitchell at the left wing. He's guarded one-on-one by Fultz. Step back three in the air by Donovan Mitchell. Missed off the rim, no good. A rebound secure by Jonathan Isaac for Orlando. 10.5 left to play. Fultz up the floor. So we have a whistle and a foul picked up, charged to the Cavs. Away from the basketball here with Georges Niang. Georges Niang. 3 points in 11 minutes tonight. 4 personal fouls. Like, what is that? Georges Niang. 4 personal fouls in this game right now. And he's still out on the floor. Here's a 3. Cole Anthony, no good. Missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound controlled by Mo Wagner. Magic will slow it down. Back to a new 14 in the shot clock. Anthony, spin move, gets right past Strus. Anthony with a right hand. Oh, he scores! Up and in with a right hand. Off the backboard by Cole Anthony. 79-78 Orlando. 10 minutes left to go. Cleveland with possession. Garland at the left wing perimeter. And once again, away from the basketball, we have a foul picked up, charged to Anthony. Holding up Strus around the perimeter. If you're new on the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring the notification bell to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. And what a game we got here, folks. Cole Anthony hanging up in the air with a right-hand layup skying high off the top of the glass, getting the last one to drop. 9:50 left to play. Inbound for the Cavs. Bounce pass. Mobley. Kick to the corner. Okoro dribbling, swings it out to the left wing, off to Strus. Strus has got 10 tonight. Strus, that's going to be an offensive foul. Max Strus lowers the elbow into the face of Cole Anthony. Cole Anthony, the energy man, right now on the floor for the Magic as the Magic get the basketball back. I'm hoping to be back on tomorrow night covering Game 1 between Minnesota and Denver at 7 tomorrow night. Offensive followed by Strus. It goes back to the Magic here. 9.5 left to go. Cole Anthony lobs it off to Banchero. Banchero rises for the jumper to baseline. Bricked off the back rim, no good. A rebound secured by Strus. Cavs with possession. Mitchell crosses the midcourt logo. Mitchell at the right wing, guarded by Franz Wagner. He goes inside a key. Mitchell with a runner. Got it to go. It's good for 2. 34 points by Donovan Mitchell. 80-79 as we are in a back and forth game, approaching 9 minutes left to go. Mitchell with 34. Garland's got 21 for Cleveland. On the other side, Franz Wagner with 22. 18 by Suggs, 17 by Banchero. Kick out to the corner. Mo Wagner outside to Cole Anthony for the shot clock. Bounce pass underneath. Baseline dribble with space underneath. It leads to a layup. It is good by Markelle Fultz. 1 point lead for the Magic. Trading buckets with one another right now. Donovan Mitchell crosses the midcourt logo. Cleveland with the possession. Mitchell at the left wing. Mitchell towards his right. Dribbles. Drives. Inside. Mitchell with a teardrop. He's got it. 36 by Donovan Mitchell. 82-81. 8:20 left to play as this has been back and forth. Buckets are us right now. Magic, top of the key. Banchero dribbles. Dish inside. Banchero attacking the lane as he will draw a foul. The clock will stop and Banchero will shoot 2 here coming up at the free throw line. 8:11 left to play. Hit us up in the chat who you guys want to win this game tonight. Type in Cavs, type in Magic. Who are you guys going for? Let me know in the chat. What a battle. Banchero will shoot 2. First one's no good. Came off the rim short. Foul trouble tonight looks like this for the Magic. 4 personal fouls by Wendell Carter Jr. Everybody else has 2, 1, or 0. And for the Cavs, 3 personal fouls each between Donovan Mitchell and Marcus Morris. Off the bench, 4 personal fouls by George Niang. Got some substitutions right now for the Magic as well. Mo Wagner just checked out towards the bench. Wendell Carter Jr. enters the game for Mo Wagner. Free throw number 2 is good by Banchero. 82 even, 8:10 left to go here. Cleveland with possession, looking to break the tie this possession. Garland sends it on top off to Mitchell. Bounce pass to Mobley. Mobley inside the key, no good. Missed off the mark. He's barely touched the basketball tonight as Banchero rips away the defensive rebound. 5 on the floor look like this for the Magic. Cole Anthony, Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., Jalen Suggs, and Franz Wagner. Anthony shoots out of a cannon. Anthony blocked by Mobley. Evan Mobley with a huge rejection right there for the Cavs. 5 on the floor look like this for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, Darius Garland, and Marcus Morris. Mitchell to the rim. Mitchell goes up. Mitchell gets fouled. Mitchell needs a moment. Helped out to his feet by Okoro, and Mitchell will shoot 2. Cole Anthony picks up the shooting foul. Michael, welcome in here, man. 10 blocks by the Cavs. Evan Mobley had a game-sealing block in the last game. Mobley just recorded the previous block. He's got 5 blocks tonight by Evan Mobley. 2 free throws by Mitchell. First one's good. Donovan Mitchell having a huge game. He's got 37. Evan Mobley looking for his career best in blocks right now. He's got 5 blocks total in this game for Mobley. His career high is 8 blocks back in 2022 against the Pistons. Second free throw is good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 38 right now. Remember back in the bubble, Mitchell against Murray. Those epic bubble matches. Utah against Denver in the first round back in 2020. The 3, swoosh. It is good for Jalen Suggs. He gets knocked down, and Suggs is in some pain right now. As the time stops on the floor, Jalen Suggs. They're going to wave it off. They're going to rule an offensive foul, actually. So this 3-point shot will not count. The referees wave it off. Suggs. Yeah, he extended the right foot into the ankle of Garland as he kicked off. And it got ruled an offensive foul. So they wave away the 3. That's a critical call in this game. Runner, Mitchell, no good. Offensive rebound, Mobley, no good. Tip to the back. Another offensive rebound pulled down by Mitchell. Mitchell lost it, turnover. Fastball up ahead, Banchero to an open 3. It's a wedgie. Jalen Suggs shoots a wedgie, and the basketball gets hinged in between the backboard and the rim. We've seen it all in this game tonight, folks. 6:49 left to go. Cleveland looking to close it out tonight. The Magic looking to force a Game 7. This will lead to a jump ball at the midcourt logo. Jump ball at the midcourt logo coming up. Jump ball here at the midcourt logo, and it goes to Banchero. 6:45 left to go. Back to the same possession for the Magic. 20 in the shot clock. Banchero off the screen. Open three. Bricked it off the back heel. Ricocheted around off to Mobley for the defensive rebounds. Garland drives, circles around. Back out to the perimeter. Darius Garland gonna slow down tempo. 12 in the shot clock. 6:25 left to play. Garland crossover left wing. Drives on Banchero. Baseline dribble. Garland stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover. Starting to be clumsy right now with the basketball for the Cavs. That's now the 11th turnover by Cleveland. The Magic have 13. Jalen Suggs in the backcourt. Picks up the basketball. 6:15 left to go. Top of the key. Slides it off to Banchero. Banchero at the left wing perimeter working on Okoro 1-on-1. Banchero at the elbow. Kick out right corner off to Cole Anthony. Baseline dribble. Has a step past Garland. Jumper. No good off the mark. Missed by Cole Anthony. Good recovery there by Garland with a contest as the Cavs come up with the basketball. Here goes Mitchell. Bounce pass off the fastball. Okoro decides not to take the three outside to the wing. Garland swings it off to Mitchell. 10 in the shot clock. 5:50 left to play. Mitchell, crossover. Mitchell looking for 40+ in the game. Mitchell elevates for the J. Missed off the back from no good. Rebound secured by the Magic with Carter Jr. Up the floor pushing it. Suggs on top. Wagner, spin move. Wagner goes up. Wagner gets fouled. 5:34 left to go. 2 free throws here at the line for Franz Wagner as Darius Garland commits the shooting foul. Good sense of urgency on that offensive possession, seeing that Mitchell was down on the opposite side of the floor, couldn't get back in time to get back on the defensive side of the floor, so they went up quickly in a 5-4. I'm a Celtics fan, if you guys didn't know. So yeah, I'm a Celtics fan. I cover all different types of teams for the NBA. Also college hoops as well. So if you guys didn't know, I'm a Celtics fan. Also, my college team that I root for is the PC Friars. But if you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing a green cap. If you guys didn't see right there, it's Celtics. First one is good by Franz Wagner at the line. Tomorrow night, I'm hoping to be back covering the T-Wolves against the Nuggets at 7, so feel free to join in if you guys would like. Second shot here by Franz Wagner. That is good, and we're tied, 84-84. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this game here. Cavs or Magic, type it in. It's actually my first stream of this series. It's been electric. I've been either doing the Celtics in the first round or the Knicks or the Pacers-Bucks one. So this is my first time covering this series tonight because they've usually had those on random times on NBA TV for the most part. Timeout here on the floor. 5:31 left to go as the Cavs will burn a timeout. Hey, what's good? Welcome back in. We got M on the stream. Hello to the Backyard Turtle for M. Man, this game has been something special tonight. Absolutely electric. Donovan Mitchell, 38 points tonight on 17 for 27 shooting. He scored 38 points in 36 minutes tonight. And he had to exit for a couple minutes due to injury. Went to the locker room at one point in the third quarter. 21 points by Darius Garland on 10 for 16 shooting. 10 points by Max Strus. Those three have carried the bulk of the scoring. They're responsible for 69 out of the 84 between Mitchell, Garland, and Strus. And then for the Magic, also they've got a trio as well. Wagner, for Franz Wagner, it's got 24. 18 each between Paulo Banchero and Jalen Suggs. That's 60 out of the 84 combined between Banchero, Franz Wagner, or Jalen Suggs. I think Bronny's going to need another year, in my honest opinion, for college. I don't think he even comes close to the draft this year. He needs to go back to, he is, I'm pretty sure he's going back to college for Bronny, but he really needs to make some serious steps forward in terms of his improvement for Bronny for next year. Yeah, the Magic have had a lot of calls go against them today. There was, luckily that they challenged that call that went out of bounds, because there's been some obvious ones that the ref said have missed. The third quarter, there was 3 plays in a row that the Magic had go against them. One of them was that one that was the wide open slam dunk that Tristan Thompson had, that he lowered the shoulder. Roderick, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, if Bronny was any other college player, he wouldn't have any of the ESPN SportsCenter social media team postings throughout the course of the college basketball season. So he really needs to go back to college, take a massive step up in his production, and then just get his team into the tournament and then make some noise in the tournament so he can get drafted. That's how Bronny's gonna get drafted. It doesn't come from scoring single digits per night in a season, playing like 8 minutes a game off the bench. Hey, have a nice night, Alex. Thanks for joining in, brother. Yeah, no problem, man. And enjoy the rest of your weekend there, man. And oh, that's awesome. Best of luck on vacation. Happy vacation out to you. Definitely deserve it. 5:31 left to go. Here we go, everybody. In a tie game at 84 apiece. Hit us up in the chat who you guys want to win this game. Magic or Cavs. Inbound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell at the top of the key. He's on the floor with Mobley, Garland, Strus, and Marcus Morris. Mitchell at the low block. Mitchell floats up the shot. He gets it as he was able to slip past Jalen Suggs, and he floated up the runner at the low block to the cup. 40 points by Donovan Mitchell. 5:05 left to go. Cole Anthony is on the floor with Paulo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs, and Wendell Carter Jr. Bounce pass off to Banchero at the free throw circle. Moves it off to Franz Wagner. Baseline dribble with an opening over. Mobley couldn't finish, but he will shoot 2 at the free throw line for Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner leads the way. He's got 24 for the Magic. I took the Nuggets in my bracket to win this series, but I think the T-Wolves can make the case. And I did take the Nuggets, so I'm going to go with the Nuggets, but I think it's going to go to a 7-game series. And I would not be shocked if Minnesota takes that. Minnesota is actually the deeper team. If Denver loses that series, probably going to do with the health of Jamal Murray, because he did have that calf strain going into the last game, even though he made the final shot to win over the Lakers. Both of the free throws are good by Franz Wagner. But Minnesota, they are the deeper team. 4:45 left to go. I think that one's going 7, and I think whoever wins that series will advance to the NBA Finals. Whoever wins that Nuggets T-Wolves series. Garland lobs it out to the quarterback. Strus turned it over. Couldn't handle it properly. Magic have it up the floor, looking to break the tie. Anthony kick out to the corner. Suggs moves on top. Wendell Carter Jr. open 3. Came off the rim short. Offensive rebound back to Suggs. Laces up a 3. Bang, bang. He's got it. Jalen Suggs sizzles the triple. 89-86. Magic, record of 31-12 this season on their home floor. Looking to force a Game 7 on Sunday. Mitchell towards his right. Mitchell takes the 3. Mitchell buries the triple. Bang, bang by Donovan Mitchell. 43 by Spider. Tonight we're tied at 89. Under 4 minutes left to go. Mitchell on 19 for 30 shooting from the floor. Franz Wagner dribbles up, drives at the right elbow, dishes on top off to Banchero. Banchero, 5 of the shot clock, jacks up the 3. Paulo Banchero, oh, he rips it through the shoot with a triple. Massive 3 by Paulo Banchero, nothing but net delivers. 92-89, Magic looking to force the Game 7 on Sunday afternoon. Cleveland with the possession. Mitchell at the edge of the midcourt logo. Mitchell, Kia Center logo, right wing perimeter, guarded by Franz Wagner. 8 on the shot clock. Mitchell drives, blocked at the rim by Wendell Carter Jr. The Magic come up with the basketball. Orlando with a possession. Banchero, top of the key, dribbles up to the mid-block. Banchero spin move inside, and he got it. And one coming up in the free throw line by Paulo Banchero. 94-89 with 3:05 left to go in the Magic. On their home floor, looking to see if they can close it out, force a Game 7. Paulo Banchero taking over in the last minutes. That was nasty. Spin move on Evan Mobley. Gutted a drop and one. Banchero with a free throw. And it's off the rim. Short, no good. Max Strus came up with a defensive board. Magic also in a bonus. Both of these teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Garland on the floor with a Morris, Strus, Mitchell, and Mobley. Oh, that's gonna be a big U! That's a 10-second violation charged to Cleveland. They couldn't clear midcourt in time. Dilly-dallying in the backcourt with a basketball. Garland slowing it down. What are you doing? So they couldn't clear past the midcourt logo in time. 2:45 left to play. Wagner, teardrop inside the key. Missed it. Offensive rebound. Back to Franz Wagner. Franz Wagner, 8 on the shot clock. Top of the key, off to Banchero. Banchero backs his way. Kick out, Carter. Open 3. No good around the rim and out. It got missed by Orlando. Garland somehow stayed in the court of play there at the baseline with a rebound. Eurostep Mitchell with a runner. Gutted a go for 2. Man, Donovan Mitchell, what a game. 2:10 left to go. Mitchell with 45 in this game. Banchero, crossover. Dribbles up to the free throw circle. Working on Okoro. Sends it outside over to Franz Wagner. 5 in the shot clock. 2 minutes left to play. Wagner, tough 3, no good. A follow. It is good with a putback by Cole Anthony. Somebody for Cleveland forgot to box out there. 5-point lead for the Magic. Looking to take this into a game on Sunday. The home team has won every single game. Mitchell, step back 3 in the air. Missed off the back rim. Banchero with a defensive rebound. And in the backcourt, Banchero gets fouled. The Magic in the bonus with 1:45 left to go. What a game. Nobody there to box out for Cleveland on the putback by Cole Anthony. That's a major gaffe defensively for the Cavs. Both of these teams with 2 timeouts remaining. The Magic are in the bonus. Paulo Banchero, 1:45 remaining, shooting 2 shots at the free throw line. 73% free throw shooter tonight, though, just 3 for 6. First free throw by Banchero. It is good right down the middle. 97-91. If you're new on the stream, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. We got over 600 people in the chat here, everybody. Let's go, everyone. Type in the chat who you guys are rooting for to win this game. Magic, Cavs, type it in. What a battle. Paulo Banchero, second free throw incoming. Free throw number 2, it is up, it is through. Banchero makes them both. He has got now 25 in this game. 26 points by Franz Wagner, 25 by Banchero, 21 by Jalen Suggs. Garland with a possession. Garland at the right wing perimeter, dribbles towards his left, minute 35 left to go. Into the hands to Mitchell. Mitchell with a major game. Mitchell at the rim. Kiss off the glass. He scores. Up and then off the backboard. Scores the layup for 2 more by Mitchell. Doing everything possible. Playing through the pain in this game. He had to leave at one point in the third quarter for a couple minutes due to injury. He has got 47 points by Mitchell. Top of the key. Franz Wagner. Minute 13 left to go. His defender fell down. Max Strus fell down. Open three. Cole Anthony came off the rim short. Okoro collects the rebound. And then over the back call, charge to the Magic. Not yet in the bonus, though, for Cleveland. As the foul is picked up in the over the back charge to, believe it's on Wendell Carter Jr. Rico, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in, taking the Magic in this one. What a game. We are down to 1:05 left to go. $105 remaining. Czar in the street, welcome in. Tomato Mango, looking for that game 7. Derby, welcome back in, brother. If you guys are just joining in, Donovan Mitchell putting his team on his back tonight with 47 points. 21 by Darius Garland, 10 by Max Strus. If the Magic are able to hold on, there'll be a game 7 on Sunday at 1 p.m. If you're new on the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you'd like to be notified for future live streams here, we got the whole world tuning in basically right now. You guys, the legends, MVPs out here on the channel. Type it in who you guys are rooting for in the chat. Cavs or Magic to win this game tonight. Wow. Yomar, welcome in. Taking the Cavs in this one. If Cleveland loses this game, you can look towards the 3-ball not helping out. 6 for 26 today. They made just 1 3 going into halftime. Major points in the paint, though, for the Cavs tonight in this game. They are outscoring the Magic 66 to 38 points in the paint. The Magic, though, in the fourth quarter are outscoring Cleveland 25 to 15. Yes, so that's 1 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Patrick, welcome in. Thanks for joining in from Sacramento. 1:05 left to go. 1 timeout remaining by the Cavs. 2 timeouts remaining by the Magic. Both of these teams in the bonus. Next time around, the Cavs will head to the free throw line. Donovan Mitchell will be the inbound passer. Far side of the front court defended by Suggs. Inbound. Goes back from Okoro to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles up to the mid-block. Mitchell, kick out to the corner, deflected. Intercepted by Banchero with a steal. Paulo Banchero comes up with a steal. We're down to 50 seconds left to go. Magic by 5. Franz Wagner, edge of the midcourt logo, working on Max Strus as the defender. Into the hands of the Suggs, lobs it off to Banchero. Banchero guarded by Okoro. 5 of the shot clock. Banchero, turn around, exclamation point, looking for it, no good. Huge offensive rebound, controlled by Jonathan Isaac for Orlando. New 14 in the shot clock. Banchero drives. Banchero gets fouled. Reach and foul given by the Cavs as it stops the clock here with 27.6 seconds. Donovan Mitchell has to reach in. A massive, massive offensive rebound by Jonathan Isaac as he was battling Mobley and Garland on the glass. Garland had it, and Isaac tipped it away from the hands of Garland back into Isaac's hands for the offensive board to continue the possession. 2 free throws here by Banchero at the free throw line, and he buries the first one. 27.6 seconds left to go. 99-93 Orlando. I had said that the Magic were going to win by 7, I believe. I had the Magic winning 106 to 99 for my final score. It seems like it's going to be under. We'll see if they can take it by 7. Free throw number 2, kaboom. It's good. Triple digits on the board, 100 to 93. 27 seconds left. Cleveland with a 3. It's a laser as they drop it in for the triple. That is Mitchell crossing the 50-point mark tonight in this game by Mitchell. 50 on the board by Donovan Mitchell. 17.7 seconds left to go. Huge, huge 3 by Mitchell. Got more than half of the points. 50 burger. And he went to the locker room at one point in the third quarter dealing with injury for a couple minutes. He has played 18. He has scored 18 points this quarter. Jalen Suggs got fouled. 17 seconds left. Suggs to the free throw line shooting 2. Missed the first one. No good on the first free throw by Jalen Suggs. 2 timeouts remaining by the Magic. 1 timeout remaining for the Cavs. This free throw is huge. Huge free throw to go up by 5 if he makes it. Jalen Suggs. Second free throw. It is up. It is good. Right down the middle. Looking at a Game 7 in this one, folks. Most likely. As the Cavs burn their final timeout of the night. The home team has won every single game in this series. 17.7 seconds left to go, and the Magic lead 101-96. Man, what a game. Incredible game between these two teams. The Cavs have Donovan Mitchell go off for 50, and it does not appear that it is going to be enough. Just insane. Usually, you get a guy that goes off for like 40, 50 points. Usually translates into a win most of the time. Most likely not tonight. 50 points in 41 minutes on 22 for 35 shooting for Donovan Mitchell. Just incredible for what Mitchell's done tonight. Playoff career high, by the way, was 57. This is currently his third highest playoff game. The most playoff points ever, surpassing LeBron James with 2 previous 45-point playoff games for the Cavaliers in 2008 and 2018 in the playoffs. This is the most points in playoff franchise history for Donovan Mitchell tonight in Cleveland. No timeouts left for the Cavs. 17 seconds remaining, and they will advance this basketball to their front court. This is currently the third most playoff points scored by Donovan Mitchell in his career. He had 57 in the bubble against Denver in the first round on August 17, 2020. Less than a week later, he dropped down 51 in the bubble against Jamal Murray. Both Mitchell and Murray were going off. That series went 7 in the first round. That was on August 23rd, 2020. He had 51, whereas he had 57 6 days prior in the first game of the bubble. Back to action, 17.7 left to go. Mitchell dribbles, drives right down the lane inside, missed the layup, no good, deflected off the glass. Mobley missed off the front rim, and a rebound ripped away by the Magic. We're going into a Game 7 here, folks. Defense. Orlando, number 2 in the NBA this season in defensive rating. Stuffing. 2 opportunities at the rim. Mitchell missed the layup. It was tipped off the glass by Marcus Morris. Ricochet back to Evan Mobley, who missed off the rim short. And a massive rebound. Pulled down by Wendell Carter Jr. for Orlando. 8 seconds left to go. Wendell will shoot 2 shots in the bonus at the free throw line. First one's good. 102-96 Magic. There'll be a Game 7 on Sunday. That is good news for the Celtics because more rest for Boston. It will be determined in 7 games on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It will take place in Cleveland, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse for the Game 7. Second shot is good by Wendell Carter Jr., 103-96. Final 6 seconds left to go. Cavs with possession. Pull-up jumper straight away. Garland bricked off the back rim, and it's over. Banchero pulls down the defensive rebound, and this game has gone final. Orlando battles back. They pick up the victory. 103-96, the final score. It's going into a Game 7. The home team has won every single game in this series. An incredible battle tonight between these two teams as we wrap up. Donovan Mitchell goes off for 50 points. Third highest point total in a playoff game in his career, behind the 2 he had in the 2020 bubble against the Nuggets in the first round, but still, it is not enough. 50 by Mitchell on 22 for 36 shooting in 42 minutes, not enough. Paolo Banchero, 27 tonight by Banchero. 26 by Franz Wagner. He had a huge bounce back game for him. Jalen Suggs with 22. Wagner and Suggs really upped their game tonight. By the way, Suggs made 6 threes. Those two guys, the youngsters, really were able to deliver tonight between Franz Wagner and Jalen Suggs, and Banchero's been excellent all throughout the course of this season. What a win for Orlando. They allowed just 96 to the Cavs, and the Achilles heel for Cleveland comes back and bites him in this game with missed threes. 7 for 28 from three-point range. They hit just 1 3. Just hit 1 3 at halftime in this game for the Cavs. They went into halftime shooting 1 for 15 at half. The Magic tonight went 11 for 36 from 3. In the end, the Cavs, this is insane, outscored the Magic 66 to 38. But here's a little stat for you, is that in the modern NBA, estimated NBA 2023-2024 season, the winning team is the team that makes 80% of the threes in their games this season is the team that wins. So the team that makes more threes in 80% plus of their games this season is the team that comes out and wins the game. So the winners have been the higher three-point shooting team, resulting in approximately around 80% of those teams being the leading team in that specific game from 3, having more threes than the other team. And tonight, the Magic made 11 threes, the Cavs made just 7, and the Cavs had just 1 3 by the time we finished the first half. What a game here. We wrap up 103-96, the final score. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow from Minnesota against Denver for Game 1 of the second round, and also hoping to be back for Sunday afternoon's game, Game 7. Between the Magic and the Cavs, so feel free to join me back in for Game 7 on Sunday. That will take place at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I am not sure when the Celtics will play next. I'm not entirely sure if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. If the Cavs won that game, I heard that it would have been Sunday. So their series is getting pushed back a ton right now, and which benefits Boston to get some more rest, and what the Celtics need for Boston there. So they'll await the winner of this series on Sunday, whoever wins the series on Sunday, but I'm not exactly sure when the Celtics will play. It'll either be most likely Tuesday or Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken, but not entirely sure which day in particular. But we're going to close out for this one here. Wild game, and the Magic pick up the win. 103-96 the final score. We'll close out to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Warren, Rajib, I Am Ghost, David, Asia, Russell, John, Mark, Kelly, Jeffrey, Vegas, Oink Oink, Michael, Katie, Bradley, Daniel, Derek, Sister Surround, Mario, Guido, Tristan, SG Sports Talk, Ice Ice Baby, Robin, Melinda, Jack City, and Shalimar. Thanks all for joining in, being a part on the stream for this game tonight as the Orlando Magic force at Game 7, 103-96 the final score. Thanks all for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night here, everyone.